Hey everybody, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you all. Sorry I wasn't able to stream last night. I was out of town with my lovely wife for the day. Um, Today's been a little crazy as well. I just spent the last 5 hours working outside, sodding my yard. Yeah. But we're inside now. We got some AC, we got some cold water, and I'm ready to hang out and play for the next 2 to 3 hours, depending on when my wife gets home with the kiddos. And then I will have to go, so yeah, all good. Mr. Wob, what's up? Katie, hey, hey. Reed, Kay, Ruby, Question, Phaedra. So good to see you all. Hope you're doing well on this lovely Saturday afternoon. I might have to reply to a couple messages. I had a bit of leftover sod and dirt, so I just posted it for free. So we'll see who messages. I just had a shower. I just showered as well, so I shouldn't look too hot. I had a cold shower too, and it was amazing. Okay, cool. So we actually only have 2 more wood items, and there it is. All of the wood tier 11s are done. So that means all that we have are our last 4 stone blueprints, and I am finished. Let's go. So exciting. Awesome. So Froze Scotty, good to see you, bro. All right, so we're probably just gonna rush craft a ton of tier 6s. Hopefully we can get some decent crafts here. For Lost City, I have hardly done anything. 12th crafting slot is 10,000 gems. The one before it is 5,000. So in the event, I have hardly done anything. I logged in twice last night and like twice today, and that's all I've done. I'm probably at the bottom. Close to it anyway, 600. So not great, definitely not great. We also have some inactives in guilds, so we're going to be doing some switching around. If you are interested in joining, make sure that you message me. You would need, let's see where our guild is at, and I'll let you know. Guild rank. All right, so probably around the 5 billion range is minimum, because I'm going to want to be replacing really low guys and kind of joining the ranks of the 10 billion plus club. But if you're around 5, that's kind of minimum of what I'm looking for. So let me know. But we're going to get going on some Lost City of Gold. Almost all of our heroes, I think, except for one, is ready. So that's perfect. So we'll just get cruising. So let's do this. We're going to go to Polonia. We're going to do our tricksters. Last time I got 26 items, so it worked out super well. And I actually sent my good dancer with them. Worked out great. So we'll go there. I think this is only key bear 3, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to send a fast team with that to finish it. We're going to go difficulty 12. I'll take out 1 tank. Sorry, my computer's being really laggy today as well, and I don't know what's going on, but that should finish fine. And then maybe 1 more 12, hopefully. And then the rest will be 11s or less. Oh no, I didn't mean to send that one. Shoot. I messed up. Okay. Dang it. This key bear was supposed to be that fast team. That's super annoying. Oh. I think the rest are at like 48 minutes too, right? Man, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. It just cost me a compass, but we're good. I think loot bugles don't compound on top of guild boosts. I think that's why. So if you have like a 25% guild boost, the bugle does not. Or no, there's no. Never mind. There's no quest boost for components. I don't know. That's a good question, bro. Alexander, what's up, man? It's very weird. Okay, let's sell some stuff as well. I'm probably not going to worry too much about trying to surcharge everything. We'll just use the energy from each sale to rush a tier 6 and just have some fun. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was in the shower today and I was like rubbing my face because I had like dirt on my face and stuff from working outside. And I rubbed my eye, but it made my contact loose and it like got in my eye and I had to take it out and then my eye was hurting, so I didn't try to put it back in. So I just don't have glasses or I don't have contacts in. But normally I have contacts in like every day, like every single day I wear contacts. What kind of things influence net worth? The only thing that affects net worth is items sold in shop. That's it. So market doesn't do anything. So this would add 750,000 net worth. If I surcharge it, it'll obviously add double. So it's just any money that comes in from items sold in shop. That's the only thing that matters for net worth. So guys, we have 60 something chests to open right now. We're gonna spend all of our gems that we can on opening Lost City of Gold chests as well, and hopefully we can get some good stuff. So we're looking for shards. If we get some decent drops, we should be able to finish another 1% for our wand line today as well, which would be amazing. Sorry, I'm gonna have to keep checking my phone just because people will be messaging me for that free sod and stuff, but yeah, let's open some. We're gonna start with the low chest and we'll go from there. We might do it this way. We might open up one chest for every like on the stream. I think that's fair. See how many we can get to. We got 5 so far, so I'll open 5 chests. Maybe when we get to 5 more, I'll open 5 more and see if we can get all the way up there. And if we get to the point that we can spend gems because we don't have any more chests open, then bam, we'll do the rest. Yo, ZB, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, King sales will make your net worth go up quick. Yeah, for sure. I haven't claimed any rewards yet, man. This has just been chaos. I do have a Jones for today as well, though. So, all right, we got 12 chests open now. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Holy, this is a lot of rewards. I'm loving it. We also are very, very close to another 300 gems from collection book as well. So when we finish off this last tier 11 and donate the items, because I do have a purple, we should get an influx of gems, which we can open up an extra chest from as well. So that'll be super nice. Some Jones +6. Yummy. Getting big. All right. Don't quite have those 3 keys yet, but that's fine. So, yeah, so if we go collection book rewards, we're super close. Within, well, 69 exactly. So, oh, she brought me jewels too. You doll. Wonderful. All right, let me just get caught up here. I also decided I should actually put headphones in because then I can hear notifications. I also decided that I think I'm going to wait to do updated gem guides until we hit 5k subs and then we can do it like a celebration and make it a little bigger, which will be sweet. That's the plan anyway. No, I always buy resources, bro. Always. Well, not tier 1 and 2, but like tier 3s, bro, all day. So good. Have I really said I never buy them? I occasionally buy them. Depends what it is and what I'm crafting, I guess. 5k party, and I can do gem guides and potentially launch membership at 5k as well because I got some work to put into that. And we're only like 700 subs away, I think. Did I really say never? That's so funny. What a dumb guy. That's so funny. It's definitely worth it for jewels and ether. Holy, I have 900 items? How? What? Are you serious? Okay, we need to sell some stuff too. Oh, my market's taken up. Dang. Yeah, we'll just blame it on meta changes. I like it. What are these? Oh, see what I mean? Oh, these 90k and I can sell these for 250 at a different time of day. Crazy. Isn't that insane? Supply and demand and proper timing. It's pretty wild. Seemed like the video this morning went over pretty well, though. Pretty well. Okay, let's open up some chests now. We're pretty caught up on this. Beautiful. Okay, you guys ready for this? We're going to start here. So look, we've got keys for pretty much all of them. But these golden ones, when we get there, we're going to spend all of our gems on them. So it's what, 250 and open? I thought it was way more than that. Is it only 250? That's pretty good, actually. Okay, cool. So we got 15 likes, so we're going to do 15 chests. So we'll do these 7. Yo, Kyrico, what's up? So hopefully we get like legendaries or epics of low tier stuff, and then we can just donate them. Otherwise, all I really care about is shards. We have blueprints and everything, so. Okay, Wub, you can have my first legendary for sure. Actually, seeds is pretty nice too, because I don't have all of my... Oh my goodness. My Polonia team isn't maxed on seeds, so that's not bad. No, what did I just do? I didn't mean to open that. I need, wait. Is there any of these in market? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So if I open these 3, that'll put us at 8. Seed, epic. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know if I have that or not, but that's not bad. Feather is beautiful. And scrolls. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Seed. And feather. Yo, that's so nice, actually. Okay, so we've done 8 chests so far. So this is 9. Lots of seeds. Stamina drinks is great, too. I'm super happy with that. That's not 11. Is it really? I don't know if I believe it or not. We'll call this 11. Man, I should have kept better track. I don't know how many of these I had to open. I had 7 wooden, yeah. Oh, nice. Donovan coins. No, I had seven wood in total. And then... Okay, so I think that's 11. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm lost. Screw it. We're just going to open them. Oh, nice. That's beautiful. There's no way I've got these boots and 25 shards. Let's go. That's perfect. I'm super happy with that. Oh, yikes. Tied. Yeah, that's like the worst chest ever. Who cares, man? I'm not much of a rules guy anyway. You guys deserve the best. You're right. Your likes are worth more than crappy chests. We got a feather on that one. That's pretty good. Oh, beautiful epic. Very nice. Good. Research, gauntlets, seeds. Contest of bad. Yeah, we could make a list of all the worst things to get from a chest and see who can nail all 4 of them. No, I didn't mean to open golden. That's okay. All I want is blueprints. Feathers is fine too. Okay. I ran out of chests. That's why. Okay. You've definitely won that. Okay. XP. Ugh. Yeah, that's bad. Bad. Okay. What are we gonna do next? We got 5 slimies. Shards is perfect. Dude, I wonder if we're gonna get done all of our wands today. That would be so awesome. Flawed seed. Ugh. That's terrible. Research scrolls. It's okay. I actually don't mind compasses. I really like them just for tower. The more the merrier. I used to open every chest as soon as I got it, but like for streaming, this is so much nicer. Yo, epic again. Let's go. That's so nice. $32 scrolls. It's pretty good, man. Seeds, superpower, mega XP. Yikes, that sucks too. You got the print, Kyrico? Let's go, man. I'm so far behind, but we'll look at that in a bit. XP. Yeah, we got our Donovan level up. And shards! Yo, that's a beautiful chest. That's so nice. Ooh, Epic Blaze. That's perfect. That's like, what? 50, 60 gems? Something like that? Sweet. All right, let's take some enchants off. Like this. I don't... yeah, we'll destroy. Either way, unenchanted, this will be worth more. Like 7 mil regardless, so... Yeah, any of these that are tier 6 or above, blue or above, it's great. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Collection book, donate. Yo, 5 items? We'll take that all day. Sweet. I had everything else, eh? That's weird. Alright, Donovan level up. Only one more till we got Donovan 11. That's perfect. Alright, let's buy these. Oh, we're getting pretty close here, too. Only 5 more plates and those are done. Let's fill these two. I'm just going to grab some water here really quick, you guys. I'm just, like, super dehydrated right now. Just give me, like, 30 seconds. To answer that question, it's still hot here. It's like 31 Celsius here today. Which, I mean, for us is hot. Hot, hot. For some people, that's probably pretty normal, but for us, that's hot. Okay, so that's it for... Hold on, where's rarity? Oh, we have this too, which I'm going to destroy because just the item itself is going to be more valuable than enchanted. Yeah, and I think that's pretty well it, which is fine. Just make sure. Okay, so I can use all those, which is good. Yo, Jackson Kennedy, bro. Good to see you. What's up? Okay. What's next? We got 12 sunken. Let's go. Okay, so we want shards. Let's see how many shards we need, actually. Because we might actually be, like, super close. Hold on. Wands. Oh, we might actually have it. Do we have this? I think we do. Nice 100 mil. Another 100 mil. Easiest 200 mil of my life. 2 more stars. Yo, yeah, we have it. No, we're 9 shards short. 9 shards short, and we'll have another... That's hard to say. 9 shards short, 9 shards short. All right, we just need one shard drop, and we have wands done. Let's go. That's huge. All right, we got 12. Shards, epics, legendaries. That's all I really care about. All I want. Chiseled is nice. That's like 5 mil. Easy. Yeah. There's two types of coins that I don't have maxed yet. Hema and Donovan. Yeah, there's our shards. Let's go. Beautiful. We got them. 2 in a row. We take it. And an epic. Okay. Okay, we rolling now. I'm happy. Let's go. That's so nice, dude. That's so nice. $90 shards from 2 chests. The other thing is I haven't finished transferring over all my blueprint scrolls. Oh, that ice is so cold. To shards yet, so these blueprint scrolls are nice because then I can do that and I'll have lots more shards too. Donovan coins, perfect. I want to get him maxed out sooner than later. Wah, wah, wah. 5 seeds for 1 chest. That's so good. That's so good. All right, last sunken. Oh, shards on the last one. Let's go. Yo, Jackson, I bet you we are like within a few hours driving distance of each other, hey? Man, we should just hang out. Why not? Let's make it happen. All right. How close are we? Oh, 41. All right. Nothing? Are you kidding? Come on. All right, Polonia +4. Beautiful. I live near Red Deer in central Alberta. 35. Let's go. 1% extra. That is amazing. Crazy, man. So we have wands complete. We've got bows complete and runestones complete. So we have 3 so far finished. So the next on the list is going to be try to find 1 pair of gloves from the event, obviously. And then we're probably going to work on elements and spears to try to get those too. So that's next on the agenda. No, I'll use all those items and just make all my own sigils for crafting. Because I'm still going to need quite a few, right? Like, what do I need for here? I need, holy, only 3 more. 18 there, so like 21 and 70. So 91, and I have 50. So I still need to make 41 more sigils till I can finish mastering all tier 11s. That's not too bad. All right. 3 bleak chests. Let's go. Man, 5 seeds is so insane. Remind me when our quests finish in 27 minutes to seed all of the tricksters. Yo, wouldn't that be so crazy? If you're like coming through town, I can just like have you over for dinner. We can hang out, have some Jones, have a fire. That'd be so fun, dude. I've never met up in real life with anyone from Chop Titans, but that would be pretty sick. All right, nothing's too great from those ones, but that's okay. We just got Goldens left. Stream together in real life. Yo, that'd be so crazy. Could you imagine having him on stream? Now that would be cool. That'd be super fun. What's up, Maruda? I can't believe it. I only have to make 41 more sigils. And I never have to make any sigils before, like for my own items. That's actually pretty exciting to me. Okay, here's what I want to do. Let's finish off the shields. Even if I have to discount some big items, I don't really care. And then that'll be completed. So what's our big ones? 1200 energy. Should be close. Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Bit of lag there on the game's end. 1204. One more. And... ah, come on. There it is. That's our last wood blueprint for tier 11. So now all of our wood ones are done. Open. You donate. $790 gems. Yeah. We got the gems. Let's go. Yeah, mine's been pretty laggy today, actually. I started playing Shop Titans in June 2019, so it's been about 25 months since I started playing. How crazy is that? Yeah, how long ago did I start playing this account? It was June 8th, wasn't it? No, 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 no. Was it June 25th? Yeah, all my champions are fully seeded. I've never used Bloom Boost for anyone. Hold on, I'm going to check that actually. I want to see when that stream was when we finished. I think it was the 8th or 25th. Yeah, we started playing this account on the 25th. So it took us what? 16 days? 15 days. 15 days in, and we are... I mean, these will probably take me another day just because they're all the same resource type, maybe 2 days. So it'll take us about, 17, 18 days to finish mastering all tier 11s. And that's without spending any money in game either. So it's interesting too because I've been transferring like tons of gold into gems and using gems to rush a lot of resources and things like that. But just by playing and just spending a lot of money on like items to transfer into sigils and just playing normally and not even surcharging much, but just crafting at max efficiency, I'm still breaking even. But then again, I've spent a ton of gold on collection log too, right? Like I've got 5,500 collection score and master tier 11s in 15 days, almost all of them. And I've still basically broke even. Like I haven't run out of money yet. So all in all, it's been pretty smooth. Like I can't complain about that at all. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I transfer through the market. It's not direct transfer. Oh, I shouldn't have finished that either. Man, the misclicks. I'm not even thinking. Because obviously you want to finish boss first. Yeah, you want to finish the boss first and then click on them all to unlock the next boss. But I'm going to feather all these, so it doesn't really matter too much anyway. Okay, let's open up some Lost City chests. So let me show you guys kind of where we're at. As you can see right here, 15 out of 23. So I stopped playing this account early December of last year, right? And then I played Iron Man for the last 6 months. So I'm short on blueprints. This is where I stopped playing. So this is where we try to catch up. We only have... well, we have 8 blueprints that we don't have. Everything else is done and mastered. So these 8 blueprints aren't mastered as well. So think about that. As much as I only have 4 more tier 11s to master, I still have 8 Lost City of Gold blueprints that are not. So, oh, fingers crossed. Eight blueprints. We're going to gem open some as well, but ho, 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 ho. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Oh, it feels good. I love this game. Oh, streamer luck. I should just stop now. I'm just going to smell this beautiful tree candle. Guys, this legit just smells like trees, like a Christmas tree. Oh. That makes you wish it was December. Dude, it feels good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It feels good. That's... oh, first one. We take that. Oh, epic. Whew. Golden artifacts. Another epic. Oh, baby. 2 epics and a blueprint. Oh, okay. That one was garbage, but I'm happy. Yo, how many artifacts do we even have? 788. Okay, so we got a lot backed up, which is really nice. So I will bookmark this. Oops. So what are these sitting at now? 6 gems. Why do people... It's so stupid when people do this. 5 gems and 6 gems results in the same amount of gems out. Selling for 6 gems and selling for 5 gems both get 4 gems after tax. So anyone who lists for 6 gems or 11 gems or 16 gems or 21 gems doesn't understand this game. It's so dumb. You're listing for a higher price and getting the same amount out, which means that you can be undercut for free. It's so dumb. Anyway, that's my rant of the day. Okay, so let's look at making sigils ourselves and see what that looks like. Because I don't actually know. Here we go. Okay, so a green tier 9. So it'll cost us like a mil. 10. Holy. And then 4. So that's actually pretty expensive to make 2. Okay. We got some work to do. Holy moly. Yeah, 10 is crazy. Because what is the average price in market for golden artifacts? Does anybody know? Because I haven't checked this for a long time. So 63k. So what is that? 630k plus 2 mil in moonstones. So let's say 2.5 mil. Plus a green tier 9. $700k. So it's going to cost you like 3.2 mil to make 2. So it costs you about 1.6 mil. So it costs you 1.6 mil to make 2. To make 2, right? You make 2 each time? I haven't done this at all, you guys. So just bear with me here. Yeah, so you're making 2. So it costs you what, like, yeah, 1.6 mil for each. So instead of paying for 6 gems, which is like 3 mil, so you're making 1 point. Yeah, so you're saving a lot of money, yeah. Costs way more than 650k, bro. Because these 4 are like 400k each or 500k, depending on like timing. But let's say even you get them cheap, that's 1.6 mil. These 10 or 600k, so that's 2.2. This was 700k. So let's say 3 mil even. It's 1.5 mil per opulent jewel to make it. $1.5 mil each. So even that is going to be expensive to master as well if you really think about it. That's expensive, man. That adds up quick. Because then, like, think about the loss there. So if each one of these to make was 1.5 mil, so it's 7.5 mil to make. And you get 1.75 back. I mean, even if you can surcharge it, obviously, but I'm just saying base price. 1.75 mil. It'll probably sell in market for more than that. But, like, even if you got 3 mil out of it, which would be pretty easy with, you know, surcharge some of them, whatever. 3 mil out of it, and it costs you 7.5. Each one that you make loses you, like, 4 mil. And you need to make 100 of them. So that means it costs me 400 mil to master this item. Essentially, like, all things considered, it cost me 400 mil to master an opulent grasp. Yikes, bro. It's expensive, man. That is expensive. Okay, let's open some chests with gems, and hopefully we can get some more items. Let it cozy, and welcome to the Discord, man. Thanks for joining. Make yourself at home. I'm done my water already, man. Like, that's how dehydrated I am today. Yeah, I guess if you did it during multi, that would make a lot of sense. But we just had multi, so I don't know if I want to wait like another couple months till we have multi again. Okay, anyway, let's go to chests. So golden, we want to open up. We're going to open up 8 of these on stream right now, hoping to get some of the 7 blueprints that are left. Ideally, we get the final or the one that unlocks this time, because then we get an extra 50 shards. So the goal is to get this one. I don't care. Well, I mean, obviously I care. I want the rest, but this is priority. If we can get this, that would be incredible. 2.9 mil base. That's insane. That's actually so nuts. So with 25% extra, whoo, baby. Okay. Is there any gloves in here? There's not, correct? No, the gloves were earlier. Okay. I'm just checking because I need one more glove blueprint. But let's open up 8 of these babies. Hopefully we can get enough chests. They're 10 gems each. Okay, yeah, we can. We can get exact. So we're going to spend all of our gems, 2k gems right now, opening up these 8. There we go. We're going to open up 8 right now exactly. We're going to be at 2 gems afterwards. And let's just cross our fingers and hope that we can get some blueprints. And then I'll work on getting our gems back up over the next few weeks. So, are you guys ready for this? This is our big moment. We're going to open up 8. We've already opened up 60 chests already today. Got some decent stuff, some good shard drops and stuff like that. Finished our wands. So, here we go. Hopefully we get shards. Hopefully we get even our last 2 like Hema and Donovan coins to finish their rank 11s. And then obviously our last 7 blueprints. Let's go. So scrolls off the bat means that that's 1 less rare that can proc on the last one. So the next one is guaranteed rare. So it's going to be shards, it's going to be blueprint, it's going to be coins, it's going to be something, but it can't be blueprint scrolls again. So it actually increases the chance of a blueprint for this. So the chance that we get a blueprint right now on this click is actually percentage wise quite a bit higher than it normally would be, like 25% higher, whatever. So, oh, shards. That's okay. I'm happy there. So if you guys don't know how this works, if you go to chest, there's percentage odds. So when you gem open a chest, there's a guaranteed of one of these. So the chest exclusive is 0.5% on the first 4 rolls. So essentially 2%. And then if you add all these up, I think it's what, 8% total? Yeah, 8%. So half. So 1 in 16 for the last drop. So, I mean, it's definitely not good percentage chances, but it's decent. So hopefully we can at least get 1 drop. Shards again. We got 2 shards in a row. That's all right. Polonia coins. Dang it. We got 5 more. Okay, we'll take that. Sia coins. Oh, that's the worst. Argon. Research scrolls. Man, those are like 3 or 4 bad ones in a row. We only have 3 more. If I don't get any blueprints here, I'm going to be super sad. Yo, are you serious right now? What? Maybe I shouldn't have celebrated so early with that 1 blueprint. That sucks. And shards on the last one too. Yikes. I literally got better drops with 4 keys than 8 gem opens. That sucks, man. Down to 2 gems with nothing to show for it. Streamer luck ran out. That's okay. All good. Yeah, that was definitely pretty crappy RNG. That's for sure, but happens to the best of us, I guess. That's okay. So we keep rolling. We'll get more gems. We'll open them. So yeah, we got 1 blueprint. So we can't open that yet. Also, we'll be doing, like, I'll be doing, like, all the boss runs and stuff like that. So last time I did Lost City, I had 18 keys total, or 19 keys, like, without gem opening any of them, and I've only opened 5, so we'll probably have another 15 by the end of the event, hopefully. Wow, we are, like, maxing out items here. That's okay. So we should have another 15 opens, and we should have a decent chance of at least getting one or two more blueprints. That's the thing too, is that like when you're caught up on blueprints, there's obviously if you roll blueprint, then there's a 100% chance of you getting the last exclusive blueprint. But because I have 7 of them left, then I have an equal chance of rolling all of them, which means that me actually getting the blueprint that's at the end of this, right? Like this one is probably pretty low. Like 1 in 7, so it's definitely not great. Yo, what's up, Jordan James? Good to see you as always, bro. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. A little tired. I worked outside all day today. And yesterday was a pretty busy day too, but doing well, bro. Doing really well. We only got 9 weeks till baby comes, man. How crazy is that, hey? 9 weeks to go. So that's pretty wild. But we're excited. Lindsay's feeling good, so all in all, doing well. Oh, 5 more. We'll take that. That's nice. No, so once you get somebody to rank 11, you can still get coins from them. Like a lot of the times, like I just got Polonia coins. I have her at 11 plus 4. I just got Sia coins plus I have her at plus 7. So you can still get coins from anyone. So once they're past a certain level, then their skill doesn't increase, but you can still increase their power, their health, like all those things still increase. It's just come on. It's just that their innate skill doesn't actually increase. So, I mean, it's still nice to get it and still become stronger. It's just marginal because their skill isn't actually getting any better. When I don't stream on Friday night, yeah, man, it's my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, it comes around quick. All right, here's the Jones. I got watermelon because I saw it at a convenience store and I was like, what? I never see that. Our lid today says, you are soon going to change your line of work. That actually might be very true. There is a max for champs, but I think it's like ridiculously high, like plus 50 or something. You can ask Dana. I think he's got a couple that are max. But anyway, yeah, it's like stupid high. I guess I should also be checking bounties if there's like surcharge or whatever. Gauntlets. Yeah. Never mind. Oh man, that is good. Love it, love it. I'm probably actually going to do a bit of fusion right now. What did I say I needed to do? 40 more of these? That's 20 total. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So I got 14 more to go. 13. No. We're going to keep it at that. We can sell some of these in market, though, because I think they'll sell higher than base, hopefully. Man, that's actually so painful that we just spent 2,000 gems and got basically nothing out of it. Makes me so sad. Yeah, I've had that Jones. It ranked second, man, right here. It ranks second overall in our Jones taste test. So this one it's bomb. It's so good. Normally I don't like watermelon stuff, but this one tastes like those watermelon candies and it is amazing. How's things with you, Jordan? Doing well, bro? Hopefully all's well with you. What level would you recommend buying the fusion worker? It's like the latest worker purchase, isn't it? Like Sandra, but Honestly, I don't think she's a rush at all because early on, you're not really going to want to be fusing at all. You want to use your resources. You want to master items. You want to be crafting tier 6 as soon as possible and like selling them for max gold or 10 gems each or whatever it is. So I would say fusion early on is not important whatsoever. Yeah, so I craft tier 6s right now. You can even watch the video from this morning. It explains it a little bit, but basically, tier 6s is the pre-craft or what you need as a component to make sigils, which is the most important thing. Like it's what you need to craft tier 11s. And so people are paying like 9, 7, 8, 9, 10 gems each for these, depending on events and just what current prices are. And so if you even craft like blues of these, they'll sell for 10 gems each because people are willing to pay that to craft the sigils. That's nice. So basically, you can craft, 5 times as many tier 6s as you can anything else, like tier 10s or whatever you'd be crafting. So a lot of people will just do that. And then even if you get a bunch of greens, like here I've got 9, I can turn that into a blue. And then this is worth 10 gems, which is essentially 5 million gold. So it's just well worthwhile to be crafting a lower tier thing, but crafting more of them because there's such a demand for the lower tier stuff. Oh, that's good, man. Good to hear you're doing well. I know life gets pretty crazy busy sometimes. I'm wondering what things are going to look like for the next few months for me, even with Shop Titan stuff and having time. There we go. Having time to like stream and stuff, man. It's so difficult. And of course, I'll have like family commitments and just a lot of stuff going on, like with baby coming and stuff. So I don't even know what I'm going to have in terms of time going forward, but do the best with what you got. Just know you can't do everything all at once and put family first. The rest falls into place from there. One sec. Just don't sleep for 18 years. Yeah, dude, for real. I know. We did check. We checked the collection log like 3 times. We're good. Even those epics, I already had them, so we're good. We just hit gems too, and we spent them already. It's so sad. So sad. All right, so we only need what? Yo, one more celestial plate, and then this is done as well. We should just fill these, man. I have the guild coins. Let's just do it. Okay, so this is done now. Celestial plate is finished, which means we only have these 3 tier 11s left. That's so exciting, man. I'm so pumped to be done tier 11s. Less than 3 weeks and I'll have tier 11s done. That's pretty awesome. How's guild doing? Oh, I don't know, man. I honestly, life's just been busy lately. I haven't kept up with guild a ton. Wub's been taking care of a ton of it, but like we've got 3 people at 0, some really low ones. So I don't really know, man. Like we got a couple that are killing it. I have hardly played this event at all, so yeah, we're not even halfway there. I don't know how we're gonna do, but I think it's definitely time to look for some replacements soon and find some more solid players. Like I'd like to see everybody above like 10 billion. Like that would be ideal in terms of investments and stuff. Cause like honestly, dude, we've been working on training hall for like 3 weeks probably, and we still haven't even leveled it. Like it's so slow. So I'd rather just get some bigger players in here and be able to level up buildings and stuff a lot faster. Cause this is kind of painful. What's up, Green? Good to see you, man. How's things with you? On summer break, I assume? Partying all the time? Bro, this watermelon soda is unreal. So good. Are you serious? You got 2 legendaries from Golden? Not happy with that. Yeah. I'll see the last couple bosses and like I'll be able to do my part. Like that's no problem. It's just the guild as a whole. Yo, Toby, what's up, man? Thor, what's up? First time watching. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome. It kind of seems like there's a lot more people that are around and like able to watch on a Saturday rather than Friday night. Because generally I only stream Friday nights, and that's just a time that works for me with my schedule and my family and stuff. But it seems like there's a lot of people around today that I don't normally see, so that's awesome. Welcome, welcome. How's Tots? Tots is okay, man. We got a couple inactives and stuff, and but all in all, it's going well. Like I got a couple like bigger players, and then we've still got some that are like under the 3 billion mark, but looking to shake things up at some point soon. What's up, RK? Looks like I got to stream both. It's what I got to do. Let's get real here. I agree. I mean, if I had more time, I absolutely would. It's just with family life and stuff, it's definitely more difficult to make those sort of commitments when, you know, it puts more expectation, or I guess more to do on my lovely wife than anything else. So, I mean, me streaming later is actually possible, but I feel like because I live so far west, it ends up being like middle of the night for so many people that it's a little bit more difficult. Like I could literally start streaming if I really wanted most nights around like 9:30 and stream for a couple hours, because that's usually the time that I have to like record and make videos and edit and stuff. So I would have time to do that, and that would work out for me. But I feel like just for a lot of people, it would be really difficult to tune into something that's like 4 hours later than I normally start streaming. There's a boss and a key. Let's go. Yo, for real, Toby? You should jump in with us, man. That's awesome. You would be second in invest in our guild, though. Or third. I don't know. Second or third, anyway. It's because my wife is a hero, dude. I know you're not a dude, so sorry, but figure of speech. But yeah, my wife is legitimately a hero. She's amazing. Yeah, exactly. So it's midnight in EU, and it's like 3:30 in the afternoon for me. So, all right, we got 3 more keys to open. Actually, 4 more. 4 more. Like my wife right now is out at the lake at her parents' house. She has a 2-year-old and 8-year-old, and she's over 7 months pregnant right now. You know what I mean? And then because I needed to be back home to do the yard, so oh, it's chaos. No, we just lost tier 10s. Dang, that's why I'm max, because of Polonia. Oh, that could have been way worse though. That's okay. That's okay. Sorry for yelling into the mic if that was like super loud. I know I leaned in. Sorry. Were you really Kyrico? Dang, dude. Thor, that's awesome, man. Welcome. That's really cool. All right, I'm going to do it right this time. We're going to go with Yami and 1 hero. That's it. So that's at 42 minutes. All the rest of the quests will be at 48 minutes with 5 heroes. So actually the boss will finish first. This is the way I do it. So boss will finish first, which is perfect. So I'll hit the boss, and then the rest of the quest that I finish will unlock the next boss. I'll heal everybody with a feather, and then I'll send Yami again. And then when I get to like boss 6 or 7, then I'll switch it up and I'll send Sia with a full team with a loop bugle, and then Yami I'll send with 1 hero as well, but she'll still be the first one to finish, but that's not the first one I'll click on. I'll click on the boss first, and then all the subsequent quests will unlock the following boss. So I always do Yami for the start one, because then always the boss finishes first, the next quest unlock, and then I don't mess it up by accident. So Let's do this again. We're going to go Polonia. We're going to go all of our tricksters so we can get 26 items, and I'll send that. That has worked really well so far. I've got 26 items every time, and we can go level 12, which is great. Next, we're going to go Sia. I messed this up last time, so I'm just talking my way through it. That'll finish for sure. I've got my Berserker. I've got good damage. So that's perfect. And then we're going to go Loot Bugle, and we'll go with that one. So that'll get us 150. Here, we go down 1, I think. That's fine. With the healing, that should finish. Yeah, that's close. Rudo should finish that pretty easy. And that'll go down 1. Do I care? Not really. Oh, we forgot Siege. You guys are absolutely right. I apologize. Dang it. I already clicked. Sorry, guys. Good call, though. Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. Oh, I read the message right above, and then I saw the wait, Rob. That's so funny. You guys are hilarious. Okay, so we're back to max items here. All right, let's open those 4 chests, see what we get, and we'll go from there. Sunken. Oh, epic off the bat. We take that. Loot Bugle, Argon. That's actually not bad. That's a pretty good chest. I'm happy with that. Not so much. Mega. Yeah, 7 mil. Okay, come on. Our just our keys instead of gems have been better today than than others. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Is it too late to say sorry? Oh, I have not had time yet to change the notification sounds. I'm gonna change it to that song we talked about last stream, but I have not had time. But it's gonna happen. I'll do it next time that I have time, but it's just been like a super busy week. Like I worked last week and then I was away Friday and then today was working outside and it's just been a little bit chaotic, but hopefully. Ooh, there was a surcharge there. Hopefully I'll have some time to do some more channel stuff in the next couple of days here. Hopefully. It's weird thinking that I've got 900 items. I can probably just put up 25 in market and see if they go. I can sell this later. I didn't actually know what song you were talking about, I'll be honest. Yo, where's quantity? There we go. Holy, I have 102? What the heck? That's so random. Okay, there we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad my videos have been helpful. That's the goal. I don't want them to be... The goal is to make them as non-cringy as possible, to be legitimately helpful and not to be like, make sure you like and subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to be legit, informative, enjoyable, clear, and not dragging on forever. That's the goal. And if we can get somewhere close to that, I'm a happy man. Very happy. I wonder how long it's going to take to get to 5K subs. Because, like, we're at, what, 42 right now. So we got 758 to go. Nice. Somebody's coming to get my sod and dirt. Nice. That's so sweet. Then I don't have to shovel it out of the alley. Awesome. I'm really curious to see, like, at some point, if I kind of finish all my goals on this game and I'm kind of bored or whatever, like, if there's another game that I'll end up playing, or like where the channel will actually go, you know? Because, like, I don't know. Of course, I enjoy playing this game, and I've played it for 2 years. It's not like I don't enjoy it, but I think at some point it's going to get to the point that I don't have anything else to do and I'm not enjoying it, and there's something else that I want to play. But there just hasn't been anything that's really like piqued my attention that I feel like I can be legitimately good at, and people watching content or me making stuff would actually be useful for other people. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Let's go. You think I'll be at 50K? No way. That'd be crazy, man, if I actually was. Because, like, legit, after donations and ad revenue and stuff, and I've been making videos for over a year, I've made like a few $1,000, like, no joke. And I've invested all of it, every penny. I've not spent a penny. It's all gone into an investment account for my wife and I's 5-year wedding anniversary trip, because we want to make like a big trip and enjoy it and stuff. And so, like, every penny has gone into that, and it's just been so cool. Like, I can't imagine if it was at 50K and there was like more consistent income and stuff. Like, man, I couldn't imagine what that would be like. I'm just enjoying the ride and what it's become at this point. Like, it's awesome. It's such a good community, and we just hang out and try to be helpful, you know. But it'd be really cool if it turned into more. That'd be pretty sweet. Did I ever play other games? I mean, when I was growing up, we always gamed. And when, like, we started on PS2 and played all sorts of stuff, and then on PC, I played RuneScape a lot. We played like Diablo 2 and Starcraft 2, like tons of different games. Like, we've always gamed, like, me and my brother and friends and stuff. So, like, there's tons of like older games, but in terms of like modern games, I haven't been into too much, just because I didn't actually have a PC for years, and I just did like a lot of traveling around the world. I've been to like 12 countries or something, and I spent like 2 years just traveling the world and whatever. So, like, for me, I just didn't have a PC, I didn't have a setup, and I didn't live anywhere long enough to actually really get into gaming. I was just busy, I was working, I was saving money, and like traveling and stuff throughout my 20s. So, I got a ton of stories and stuff from everything that's happened over the years, which is awesome. Um, but no, I've never really got into gaming a whole lot since like late teens, early 20s type thing. And I'm 30 now, by the way. I played Battlefield 1942 like back in the day, bro. Not with that attitude. Yeah, we used to play Age of Empires a little bit too. Like, not competitively, but just fun. You'd always be the Persians with the big elephants, and you just take like 2 hours to build up and then just roll everyone. And it was just like, there wasn't really a point to it, but it was just fun because nobody could stand up to the elephants, and you just rolled them, and it was fun. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Shop Titans it's an interesting animal, because it is starting as a mobile game. I guess it's on Steam now, but like, it's not naturally going to be a big game with a huge following that people are looking to, you know, for content for, obviously, because it's just not that type of game. It's not high energy, high skill, you know what I mean? So, like, the natural viewers aren't going to be that of like a bigger adrenaline game, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's definitely something you just kind of got to feel out and just enjoy, what it is now, and see what happens in the future, I guess. What countries have you visited? Man, I have hardly told any stories on the channel, like, legit. Like, there's so many things that have happened over the years. Let me tell you guys a story. So, um, so for countries I've visited, we've got I'm just going to go in order. Some of them were just little vacations or whatever. But we got Canada. Obviously, I live here. So I'm going to count Canada, US, Mexico, Cuba, Italy, and Switzerland for our honeymoon. South Africa and Mozambique when I lived in Africa. Australia, New Zealand. China, Tibet. Yeah, so 12 countries. Australia was just a layover. Like, I didn't actually, like, visit. Like, I was there for a day or whatever. So I don't know if you'd consider it. Maybe you'd say 11. Like, actually been to the country, but yeah, 12 countries. So, okay. Yeah, I've been to the French part of Canada for Eastern Canada trip, and then I went to just Ontario for like right after my wife and I's honeymoon. That's where her family's from, so we just visited there for a week. Okay, story time. You guys ready for this? So I was serving at a restaurant downtown Wellington, New Zealand. So southern tip of North Island, New Zealand, in Wellington. Beautiful place. I've got lots of friends there. I absolutely loved it there. Like, Wellington has a really special place in my heart. I love it there. So anyway, I'm working there in Wellington. I'm serving tables. Busy night, right? Fancy restaurant, like on the ocean. What? Fancy restaurant on the ocean. Really nice, like upscale Asian food, actually, called Dragonfly. You could look it up. It's called Dragonfly. It's in Wellington, New Zealand. Okay, so I was serving there, serving tables, busy night. Place is packed. I've got a big table of like 12 or 15 or whatever, right? Big table. Their bill is like huge, like $1,000 or more, right? And there's these two people that come in like right at dessert time, mom and her kid, and they want to sit at the table. I'm like, yeah, no problem, all good, all good. And so they sit down with everybody, and people are having like coffees and desserts, and I go up to them, and I'm gonna ask them like, hey, do you want anything? Do you want any dessert? Do you want any coffee? And so I kind of come up behind them, and I can't really see their faces, but I'm kind of like flustered. There's a lot of stuff going on. New people just joined my table, just making sure everything's functioning properly, right? So I just had this thing in the restaurant industry that I call kids little one, because I made the mistake of saying, oh, your granddaughter's so cute. And they're like, yeah, that's my grandson. You know what I mean? Like, there's just those little mistakes that you don't want to make. And just saying little one, like, it's endearing. It's like, hey, does your kid want anything type thing, right? So I would just say little one. It's not saying male or female or making any assumptions, okay? So I go up to the table and I say, excuse me, ma'am, like, would you like anything? Can I get you a dessert or coffee? And so she orders coffee or whatever she got, right? And then she says to me, and then I said, does the little one want anything? And the midget looks up and says, excuse me? True story, you guys. True story. And I was like shocked. Like, I swear my face was just like, I no longer am employed. I accept that. I need to leave. Like, for real, I was like, that's it. Dude, I'm done. And so I went straight to the manager and I said, please get me out of this situation. Like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Like, I'm flustered. It's busy night. And so I don't know what'll happen if their bill got comped or whatever. But like, it was the worst. I felt so bad. And anyway, that was probably my worst blunder with serving tables, but it was pretty funny. Pretty funny. And I've got so many stories like that, you guys. Like, I literally pooped my pants twice in my 20s. I'm not even joking. Like, traveling overseas, I pooped my pants. I can tell that story sometime if you guys want, but yeah, there's like so many funny stories and crazy stuff that happened when I was overseas. Like, just ridiculous. Did I bounce him on my knee? Now that would have been awesome. Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, the only continent I've never been to is South America, actually. And it's somewhere I've always wanted to go, but I've just never been. I have this picture of staying in like a, I don't know if you would call it like a tree fort type thing, or like a hotel but like in the trees, and you can like hear monkeys, and you know what I mean, like just being in the rainforest. That would be so cool. That's like a dream of mine. So I'm really hoping that all the money from the channel and from either donations or from ad revenue or whatever from the channel over the next year will continue growing that account, and then we can take like an amazing trip for our anniversary and probably do something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. Story time. Yeah, we can do story time. I mean, here's the thing. Normally, on normal streams, we normally cap it around 40 to 45 viewers. Right now, we got 55. So, I mean, now's the perfect time to do story time. Do you guys want poop story when I poop my pants? If we get to 50 likes right now, I'll just straight up do it. And I've never even told this story on stream before, but I'm down. Let's do it. Have I ever met a celebrity? Yeah, I'd love to come to Brazil. Let's do it. That'd be so fun. I don't think I've ever met a celebrity. Make sure you like the video and subscribe and comment. It helps me with the algorithm. Matthias, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. All right, you guys ready for poop story? Let's do it. So, I was traveling in New Zealand, and I didn't have like a car or anything like that, but I was like busing from place to place, and I was staying in hostels while I was there because I was traveling North and South Island. So I did about a month North Island, a month South Island, or no, 2 months North Island, a month and a half South Island. And so was just traveling around, like going bus to bus and whatever. Yeah, hand puppets. Yeah, let's go. So I was traveling on a bus and it's like super hot or whatever, and I forgot my sandwich in my bag below the bus. And I was like, oh, that sucks, whatever. Who cares? It's like a ham sandwich or whatever. But I got to where I was going and I was like super hungry, and I got off the bus, and I tried to find a hostel nearby, but it was in a town that had just had an earthquake and a bunch of stuff was damaged and a lot of places were closed. And so I literally could not find anywhere to stay. Like there wasn't anywhere that had space for me. And so I was like asking around, and I called some places, and there was a place like pretty far away, like a pretty far walk. But they said, yeah, we have a room, but it was like above a pub. It was like really weird. You had to go like in a back door and up these stairs and then like around the corner. And then there was like some kind of sketchy rooms with like communal bathrooms and stuff. Like it was weird, but I didn't have a choice. And I was living out of a backpack at the time, right? Yeah, I was in Christchurch. You're right. And so, and this was like back in like 2015 or something, 2014, whatever it was when I was traveling, probably 2014. And so like some of the recovery was underway, but it was still pretty damaged. And so I just need to like stop playing and focus on the story. So I got to where I was going, but I was like so hungry and had to walk so far. I was like, you know what, screw it. The sandwich is probably fine. So I ate the sandwich, whatever. So I finally get to this hostel place, and it's not horrible, but it's like pretty run down. It's in the top of this bar, and it's kind of weird, but whatever. It's somewhere to stay for the night. I'm leaving the next day anyway. A couple little places that I wanted to visit, but I was kind of moving on from there. That was the main stop for the bus. And so I eat my sandwich, and then I look up, okay, where can I get Wi-Fi? Because I want to like message my family back home and stuff. And there's like a public library not too far away. And I'm like, okay, sweet. Because all the libraries there, you can get Wi-Fi even after hours. As long as you're close enough, you can get free Wi-Fi. So normally I would go there and I would like, voice chat my family or, whatever. And so I get to the library. Everything's closed. It's like getting dark at this point. It's after hours. It's like evening time. But like all good, I get my Wi-Fi and stuff, and all of a sudden I feel like some rumbling happening in my stomach, okay? And I'm like, yo, I don't feel good. And like I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And I'm thinking back to this sandwich earlier, like a couple hours early, and I'm like, man, maybe that was a bad idea. And so I'm like sitting outside the library with the Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden it hits me. It's like, dude, you need to be in the bathroom like now time. Like I don't have a choice. Like right now I have to go. I have to be in a bathroom. And so I try the library. It's closed. Not going anywhere. Oh, I was hoping for gyms. And I'm like, okay, what's my next best option? So I look across the road and there's a grocery store there. I'm like, okay, sweet. They have to have bathrooms. So I like scoot over to the bathrooms. But at this point, I'm like squeezing my cheeks a little bit, like it's go time. And I find this bathroom, but there's literally only one bathroom, and it's like locked from the outside, like single stall, and it says like a wheelchair thing on the outside. And I swear I sat outside that door for at least 5 minutes, and nobody came out. And I'm like, dude, I gotta go like now. Like I'm gonna poop on the sidewalk right now. And so I was like, okay, what other option do I have? Think about it. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure my hostel's only like 2 or 3 blocks away. I think I can make it. So I full on like lock up, penguin walk, squeeze, and start going to my hostel. You know, like speed penguin walking as fast as I can to the hostel. And like I arrive there, but then I realize like because I have to go upstairs to get to the bathroom because I can only go through the back entrance, whatever, I have to go up a set of stairs. And I'm like, dude, I hope this doesn't go badly. And you know, sometimes when you like walk upstairs or something, it's like you fart on each step. You know what I'm talking about? Like you lift your leg and it, it's just something we've all done. And one step up, one step up, and it was like it was all over. That was it. I was done. And I had shorts on, and it was the worst situation I've been in probably ever. It was horrifying. So I got shorts on, and the horrible thing was I had like two flights of stairs to get up, and each step it like got worse and worse and worse. Every step that I went up.
Make sure you like the video and subscribe and comment. It helps me with the algorithm.
Wow, thanks, Fury. So every step I went up, it was like getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm like, this is horrible. I hope nobody sees me. Like, it was just bad. And so finally I get to the top of the stairs, get into the bathroom, and like I literally threw my shorts and my underwear in the garbage. Like they were like tan color shorts. And it was like it was horrifying. Like I full on pooped my pants. And I was like 23 at the time or something. Like, yeah, probably 23, 24. So it was pretty horrible. And so everything went in the garbage. I cleaned up, and I never mentioned it to anyone for like a year because I was traveling alone. Nobody knew me there, but it was like it was horrible. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then another time, you better not dislike. So another time, I'm living in Africa, and our meals consisted of rice and beans twice a day. That's it. That's all that we had to eat there. Like it was pretty limited. We were in like a really poor country, a really poor part, and just basically there to like help. And I taught some English and led like a high school boys like study group and stuff. And taught some English at a school and did some feeding programs and stuff like that. So I lived there for like 4 months, but it was like pretty rough conditions. And so like the food was not great, and some days you just had upset stomach, and it is what it is. But also the bathroom situations there sucked. Like I lived in 6 rooms with 55 dudes, 55 guys in 6 concrete rooms in bunk beds. Okay, we shared 3 urinals. The showers were bucket showers, like you just take a bucket and pour it on your head. Basically, there was no running water, it was all cold. And then if you had to go number two, there's latrines, which basically is just a hole in the ground that goes straight down like really far, and you just squat over a hole. You have like some concrete footpads to put your feet on. Everyone's probably leaving because of the poop talk. I get it, it's okay. And that's kind of it. But the latrines, the closest one was probably like a 5 minute walk from where we slept. But some nights it's like you gotta go, like the situation wasn't great, and sometimes your stomach wasn't feeling great just because of food or situation or whatever. And so one time I woke up probably like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was like, dude, I gotta go like now time. Like I need to sprint this one out. So I like get up immediately, just throw flip flops on, and I'm gone, right? And I make it probably like halfway to the latrine, but they're like on the other end of this like field with horses in it and stuff. Like it was kind of a weird setup, but anyway, they were on the far end of this field, and there's like horse poo everywhere and stuff like that. But like it got to the point that like I knew I wasn't going to make it there. There was no possible way. There was no physical way I was going to make it to the latrine. And so it was like pitch blackout, only starlight, and nobody's around, and all there was just like a couple horses. And I was like, okay, I literally have no choice. And I just dropped trout in the middle of a field, and it was like so embarrassing, and I felt horrible and whatever. But then I just kind of like said, okay, there's horse poo everywhere anyway, and I like kicked some dirt over it and went to bed. I felt so horrible. But like, I don't know, man, you got to do what you got to do in those types of situations. I was on the other side of the world. Like, I don't know, not a great situation, but that was the second time that I quote unquote pooped my pants, or did not make it to proper place that I should have. Oh, it was horrible. So another time I was in China. By the way, you guys, I know that some of you are like, okay, he's making this stuff up. I literally am not making anything up. This is all true. So another time I'm in China, and up in like the Tibetan side in the mountains. It's asserting dominance. Yeah, this is my space. Can you back off? Let's do this one real quick. What? I don't have any. All right, we take that. So, like, I'm in China, and food there was phenomenal, you guys. Yeah, my wife knows all these stories. Don't worry. I've told them to many people, like, around the fire or whatever. It's all good. So, I'm in there. I'm in Tibet or like up in the mountains, kind of northeast China, and food was phenomenal, like amazing, and like hospitality was great. We had a wonderful time, and up in like monasteries and temples, and just going to different really cool places and staying with awesome people, and yeah, it was really cool, and I loved it. Food was great. Um, but there was this one time that I had to go to the bathroom, but we were like driving and we were pulling into like this Tibetan town, like up in the mountains, kind of middle of nowhere. And so I was like, okay, all good, whatever. And I said, where's the bathroom? And so I they say, oh, you need to go around this corner, go around here, whatever. So I pull up to the bathroom, but there they don't have like stalls, and they don't really have like sectioned off urinals. It's basically just like a trough, right? Jackson. So it's basically just like a trough. So all the dudes just kind of like stand side by side and you all just pee. Like it is what it is. There's no shame in it. It's normal, right? So I walk in and there's probably like 10 dudes that are there, like just kind of staring at me. And I'm like, okay, cool. I feel out of my element. This is weird, but I gotta go. Um, but in this particular place, they had something similar to a latrine, where basically it's just like a hole in the ground. But there, they don't have toilets. You basically just squat, right? Like even in China, they don't really have toilets where you sit on something. It's all squatting. Like it's just a cultural thing. It's normal there, right? So you kind of got to get used to the different feel of what you're doing, definitely. But I walked in and there was basically just like a hole in the ground, like really long, and it had like foot pads every like few feet or whatever, and there was just like four dudes in a row squatting next to each other with nothing between them, like just in a row, and they all just looked up at me like, "What are you doing here?" It was like so weird for me. Anyway, so, but I gotta go. I don't have a choice. Like, I just have my morning coffee. You know what I'm talking about. I just have my morning coffee, and I'm ready to go. Right. So, like, I just try not to make eye contact. I walk to the end of the line, and I just drop it, and I squat next to them, and there's just like four Oriental men in a row squatting over this line, and they're just like a white boy on the end, like right beside him, and just did my business and got out of there. So in the end, it wasn't horrible, but it was just one of those moments that you're like, man, this probably will never happen again in my lifetime, but this is awesome. Like it's culturally normal for them. It's probably weird that there's a white guy beside them, but it was sweet. It was cool, and their food was delicious, and I loved it. So there you go. Honestly, you guys, no joke. If I were to rank the countries that I visited by what I enjoyed the most, New Zealand would be number one, China, Tibet would be two, and I think Switzerland would be three. I think that would be my order if I had to rank them. I mean, so many of them were super close, and all of them had something special about them. And I think I was in all the different countries for different reasons, you know. So of course they all have like their special allure about them, but I think if I were to say this was my favorite place, I really really enjoyed China, Tibet. Is Oriental not a proper word? I don't know. I don't want to be like culturally inappropriate. I'm just trying to like give you the situation. If I said something wrong, my apologies. I am saying that I love their food and their culture and the people that I met. Like it was amazing. No disrespect whatsoever intended there. What other stories do I have? This is fun. I've hardly told you guys any stories over the last year. It's just been kind of like chat about shop titans or what's going on in life, but there's a lot of crazy things that have happened over the years. I should try to like think through all the different stories that I could tell you guys, and then do story time with Rob. Like once a stream, that'd be pretty fun. I think Oriental's fine too. My brother-in-law's Vietnamese. I mean, come on. He's awesome. They have two kids that are halves, like half white, half Vietnamese, and they're like seriously, dude, like the cutest kids ever. They're awesome. My niece and nephew. Oh, okay, that's fair. So what would I say that would be like really respectful or like culturally appropriate to just say their nationality other than Oriental? Sup, Red Hawk? I don't actually know. Cuz Asian just seems weird. I mean, I guess it's not, but I think as long as you're not like using a derogatory term or like specifically using a term with malintent, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there shouldn't really be any waves from that, but then again, people find different things. They read into it differently, you know what I mean? I mean, I could say Chinese because they were technically, but I don't know how we got on this topic. Okay, other stories, let me think. Let me think. There was like some cool experiences that I had that weren't just like Rob embarrassing himself. Definitely. So we could talk about that because I'm definitely okay with sharing stories that don't just involve my own embarrassment. That's never a bad thing. Man, I can't wait to be done these tier 11s and I don't have to spend so much gold on just making sigils and making tier 11s that I lose money on. It's going to be so nice to actually be able to do something else, but we're super close. History of the top guild. Yeah, we could totally do that, man. It started with Light. A guy named Light started the first quote unquote top guild in the game. Or that's the one we were in anyway. And then his officers said, yo, get it together. Stop being so negative. Eventually, we took over the guild. There was some tension. There was some awkwardness. It happened anyway. And now it's awesome because Dana leads it and everybody's happy. That's pretty much it. What's the most drunk you ever were? um, oh, that's a good question, bro. Like I don't drink very much, not very often for sure. And if I do, it's normally like one beer or like one rum and coke or something, just like out at dinner or something. Like I have not drank to the point of me being like inebriated for wow, like probably 5 years now. Probably 5 years since I've actually been drunk. Maybe even longer than that, actually. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a long time. Like, there's definitely been nights where I don't really remember what happened, but that was more in like my early 20s when I was like living in the city and we just go out and party and go downtown and go to clubs or bars or whatever, and then you'd end up at your buddy's place. But it's been a long time since those days. Yeah, House of Memes, Invictus, um, and then our guild. There's been a few that have ended up as top guild for sure, and then there was some like Chinese guilds or whatever that we didn't really know who they were, but just because of like their massive investors and huge numbers, that they just ended up being number one. But yeah, in terms of Western guilds, yeah, there's been like a few that have kind of been top guild, if you will. All the chests in market, yeah. So all of these will sell for 1 gem each, normally within like between 12 and 24 hours. These have been costing me like 230k each, 250k each. So basically, once these finish, this is 350k gems, which I can open up another chest with, and they only cost me 230k each. So it's just a cheap way of transferring gold to gems, but it's really slow at this point. So, I mean, potentially soon I'll be using a faster method that I can find to transfer at like 400K or 500K or whatever it ends up being. But for now, this is, fast enough. And because I was really busy the last couple days, I just have been putting them up whenever they finish. And then I just get, an influx of 400 gems once every 18 hours on average and go from there. Yeah, I think most places in the US is 21. Some places are 19. In Canada, most places are 18, but some are 19. Like BC is 19. All my hero types? Yeah, for sure. So I've got 3 tricksters to go with my Polonia team. I've got an acrobat, a jarl, and an astromancer, and then for the most part, I just have a lot of spell blades. I also have a couple extra dancers, and I've got a couple extra geos as well. But mostly spell blades, just because that was the first type of hero that I bought, like when I first started playing, and they all have decent skills. I've re-rolled them; they all have decent gear, and I just haven't put in any effort to make them better. So, yeah. I think poop stories are the best. Like, it really brings people together. It's something we all do. Like, some people might not want to hear about it, but at some point, man, you just got to face the reality. We all do it, you know? You don't do that. Of course not. Of course not. Man, I'm like racking my brain for more stories. I know that there's like a ton of stories that I have from over the years, but just trying to think of good ones. Oh man, let me tell you guys the story of our wedding. How about that? Because it's awesome. So, I mean, I won't tell you guys like the full story of like how Lindsay and I met because that's like a really long story. But so when we were talking about getting married, we had this idea, or I had an idea, like how cool would it be if we got married at the top of a mountain? Like just like a random thing, but I'm like, dude, that would be amazing. Like that's something you see in movies. Like more as a joke, but just like what if? And we started looking into it, and there was actually a resort in Golden, BC, that does wedding receptions at the top, or wedding. They have like a wedding venue, but you can rent the space at the top of the mountain, like at the top of the gondola, and get married like at the very top. And they have like a 5-star restaurant up there and everything. We're like, man, that's so cool. So we looked into it. We went out together and looked at it, and we actually booked the venue before we were officially engaged, only because I didn't have the ring yet because I was getting a custom made one from some things that she had said and something that I wanted to get made, and I didn't have it in hand yet. So we actually ended up booking the venue before we were officially engaged because we knew we were going to get married anyway. We talked about it, whatever. But I didn't have a chance to actually propose. So she thought that I was going to propose the weekend that we were going out to the venue, but I still didn't have the ring, so I never did. But anyway, we went to the venue. We went up top to like top of the mountain, and it was gorgeous. You could see all the mountains all around. It was just really cool. So we booked it, and so the day of our wedding comes, June 10th, and like so cool. We get up to the top of the mountain, and it's like full on snowing. Like in June, top of the mountain is like pouring snow. And so you can't see out at all, but like all of our guests are there at the top of the mountain. We kept it to only 50 people, so it was like really small, just like close family, a few friends, really cool. And so we're like all waiting inside, and it's pretty cold outside. And I'm like waiting to hear if she still wants to go ahead with the outdoor wedding because we could have changed it to inside, but we decided to do it outside instead. And I'm waiting, and then I hear finally that she said, "Let's do it outside." And I was like, "Yes, let's go." So of course, like we get all the guests outside, and she's inside upstairs in a suite, like waiting for everything to be ready or whatever. And so like the wedding starts, and it's still snowing like crazy. So she's coming down the aisle, and like when we got married, we had a 4-year-old stepdaughter. She just turned 4, and so she was like the ring girl. So she came first, or no, flower girl, sorry. And I was like bawling, dude. Like, I was an absolute disaster. And, like, just a wreck at the top, just tears and whatever. Just because, like, the day and the situation and my stepdaughter and, you know, the whole thing. And so she walks down, like, snow's everywhere. It's freezing, but we're just, like, smiling and crying. And it was, like, just such a cool moment. And we got pictures up there like in the snow with our families and stuff, and there's a picture of her on a rock. You can see mountains in the background, there's clouds like around her, and it's snowing, and she looks like an angel. Like, it's actually the craziest picture ever. So beautiful. I am a softie, dude, no joke. And we finally get down to the bottom to take pictures. No snow, completely green at the bottom of the mountain. Just like a beautiful spring day or summer day. So it's like 20 degrees at the bottom, and at the top it was snowing. So we have pictures, same day, same location, but with snow and just like completely green fields. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, pretty awesome. It was a very cool day. And I can't believe we actually were able to get married at the top of a mountain too. Like, that, it was just crazy, you know? So perfect. So, with this account now, obviously we've got 3 more tier 11s to go. This one will be done tonight for sure. After that, I think I'm going to do collection book, but let's look at collection book and see. I obviously want to get this. So I think for collection book, we're just going to go to 7,000. I don't think I'm going to go all the way to 12. It's just so much. And for 5% extra, I mean, even 8,000 might be nice so I can get those extra couple percent. So potentially I'll go to 8K, but like 7 or 8,000 is probably where my limit's going to be. So we'll get there in collection book for sure. And then once that's done, I think I'm actually going to focus on Lost City of Gold chests and just like save up a ton of gems and open chests with them. The only reason is because I want to get caught up on chests or caught up on blueprints and just open up as many as I can. I'll get an influx of ascension shards for sure. And then hopefully I can get all of the blueprints, and then I can master the 8 blueprints that I'm missing, and then all my opulence will have the plus all my opulence will have the plus percentage chance or percentage gold. 1,000, come on. And then when I do net worth later on, then obviously that will be much better. I'll be able to make a lot more gold. And then I think once like collection logs done, Lost City of Gold is caught up on, etc., that might be the time that I think about doing the gem challenge. We'll kind of see what happens. I'm hoping that by that point, like, it'll probably take me another month, that we could get somewhat close to 5k gems, because I really do want to do a new gem guide at some point soon. So we'll see what happens. Go for 20k. I don't have enough blueprints, I don't think, to get that high. Yeah, top of the wedding venue. So it's at the top of Kicking Horse Resort. So if you search Kicking Horse Golden, British Columbia in Canada, it'll show you the wedding venue, and that's where we got married. 10,000 for your collection book? Congrats, man. That's huge. Yeah, I'll probably get it to like 7k or 8k, and then I'll just work on it as I go. I think I'll be happy with that. Yeah, and then I think I might do gem challenge, maybe rush some net worth, kind of see what I'm feeling, what I want to accomplish. I mean, the other thing is that I could do is just do gem challenge to like 100k and then use those 100k gems to open up chests, and both for collection score and for ascensions, and then try to get as many percentages as I can, and then go for net worth potentially, but we'll kind of see how that goes. Yeah, the limestone chest has definitely crashed since I talked about it, that's for sure. Is the Royal Merchant subscription worth getting? I would say yes, simply because you can't repair gear without it. So you can have repair kits, but it only goes so far. And so you can't have like legendary gear like this, because if it breaks and you don't have repair kits and you can't repair with gold, you have to destroy it. So basically you can't deck out heroes completely unless you only deck out a few heroes. So if you only deck out a few, then it's fine. And then you just only use your repair kits for your really good gear. But then the rest of your heroes suck. Their gear will break really often. And you have to destroy the gear, which means that questing is not profitable for the most part. So it's just once you get to late game, if you don't have it, it's really rough, if I'm being honest. So, I mean, it is what it is. But the other thing is that when you do events like this, like, see how I can claim both. But if you don't have a royal, you wouldn't get the chest, you wouldn't get the extra coins, you wouldn't get the 100 gems, you wouldn't get the key, you wouldn't get the shards. Like, there's just a lot of things that you can claim every single event when you pay for royal. So it really does make a huge difference in terms of progress in the game. It's totally possible to do it without, but just your quests will be less efficient. You have to gear heroes differently. You probably won't get as far in events, and you can't claim as much rewards. So that's really the biggest difference. Okay, here's one more story, you guys. So me and a buddy were we were interning together. This is a few years ago. And so we finished our internship and we wanted to celebrate. So we went snowboarding together. So we stayed overnight. We were up at Lake Louise in the mountains, like pretty close to where I live. And we went to the mountain and we kind of brought some extra clothes with us. And so we had this idea that our last run of the day, when it's warmest of the day, we do something like really ridiculous but funny. And just like see people's reactions and just kind of to do something dumb and celebrate, right? So we get into the gondola, last run of the day, backpacks packed, we unpack, and I have like this skin tight Superman shirt on and like this Batman hat with these goggles and pink shorty shorts. And then my buddy has like this big spiky hat on, and then what did he have on? He had like this tight like superhero shirt, but it had a cape on the back of it, like attached to his t-shirt. And then he had like these little red shorty shorts on, and then our snowboards, and that was it. And so we went down the mountain in these shorty shorts and like superhero costumes, and it was like freezing, dude. Like actually so cold. And I decided that it was a good idea on the way down to hit a rail, so I hit the rail, but I like clipped my board on the way off of it, and I face planted off the end of the rail. But because I didn't have pants on, all I had was shorty shorts. I like burnt my thighs on the ice. So like when we got to the bottom, dude, we were so stinking cold, and my thighs were like burnt from ice burn, and like it was the stupidest decision ever. So when we were at the top, there's like people laughing and like pointing at us and stuff like that. And so we go to get off the gondola, and no, if you guys have been if you guys have been to like ski resorts here, basically there's an attendant there that will help you off the lift and like get your snowboards and just make sure that you're like out of the way but also, you know, safe and you've got everything that you need. And he opens the door and he sees us and he's like, "Nope." He just goes to the next cart. Like he doesn't even help us. It was so funny. He's like, "Nah, I don't want any part of this." And he just straight up walked away from us. It was hilarious, man. I thought it was so funny. So anyway, um my buddy's name's Braun. So me and Braun get off the lift, put our snowboards on, we're ready to go down the hill. And this old guy comes up to us, he's like, "Guys, my wife needs a picture of this." And we were like, "Okay, buddy, that's kind of weird, but sweet." And I said to him, I said, "We will do this, but you have to send me a picture." I said that to him. And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem." But this guy's probably like 70 or 80, like I don't know how old he was. He was pretty old though. And so he's like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem." So he takes pictures of us and he's like, "Oh man, my wife's gonna love this," whatever. He's like laughing and you know, we were having a good time. All right, let's hope we get some good stuff here. And here's the thing, I never got a picture. I never actually received a picture at all. So I never got the picture. I don't even have photo proof. We were so cold and we just wanted to change that we didn't take pictures of ourselves. And it was just like so sad. I have people in my alley right now picking stuff up. Just give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I know, scammed, right? Ridiculous. There we go. We're good. Let's go. Okay. Sorry about that. People came to grab the extra sod and dirt from the yard, so perfect. Whew. So hot out there, man. So crazy. I hate how this goes up just a little bit every time and you have to wait to visually see it. Like, oh, it's just so annoying. Like every single quest. Come on. Rob, is it worth to craft tier 11s after you master them? No. Absolutely not. Not even close. Unless it's a best in slot and like the blues are still going to be worth a big amount of gems. Like honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worthwhile to craft tier 11s. Like think about it. A sigil, which you need to craft an item, is going to cost you 9 gems. Or even if you make it yourself, it's going to cost you 3.5 mil plus crafting time plus moonstones or whatever, right? Let's just go here. Okay, plus components, whatever, and time, okay? So this is going to probably cost you 8 mil minimum to make 2 of them. So still 4 mil a piece, which is 8 gems anyway. So let's just say 8 gems to make one. There's no way that you're going to be getting 4 mil out of it. Like, I honestly do not think that it's worth crafting tier 11s. Master them, get out. That's it. Like, it cost-wise, it makes absolutely no sense to craft tier 11s. Like, of course, to master them to complete that part of the game, sure. But other than that, no. I don't think it's worth it whatsoever. All right, let's send our next set here. And we can open up that last chest. All right, so Key Bear, I think... Hold on. So... Let's say if we do this 50 to 64 with a full team, and here we're looking 28. So actually, I don't mind doing this one fast as well because it's a lower amount of bars than you're getting otherwise, so that's fine. So we're going to send that. Next one is probably when we'll start sending Sia with those, but that's good for now. Here we do Polonia and 3 Tricksters. That's been 26 items every time, which is fantastic. Here we go with Sia... and Loot Bugle. Here we go. Why does it not send a tank with this? Like 2 tanks and... I guess it's not even better, is it? I don't know, that just bugs me. That like Argon can't even go there. That should finish. That might not. I hate how like the 10 and 11 is such a big difference, it feels. I mean, whatever, it is what it is, but... And then we send her alone just so that I have an extra quest to claim in an hour and a half if I need it to unlock an additional boss. So that works out well. I actually honestly don't know yet what I'm going to be crafting. Truthfully, I really don't. Artifact, XP, Moonstone. Oh, come on. I haven't had good luck at all today. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to craft once I'm done tier 11s. I really don't. Because I feel like tier 6s straight up is good, but it gets boring. Like, I know that every one that I craft that's blue or better, or even greens, and then I turn them into blues. Like, it's worth good money. I think it's worth doing, but it just... It's monotonous, and I have to rush so much stuff, you know? I just wonder if I'm going to be able to keep it up when everything crafts in 7 minutes. You know, like it just goes by so quickly, and I don't think I'm going to keep that up long term, that I'm just continuously crafting stuff. I don't know. And plus these sort of things, they take like an hour and 15 minutes or something to craft, so, or to fuse. I mean, that's the other thing. What do you guys honestly think? Because, like, I feel like I could do my rotation. Like, I was doing Bear, Mammoth, Blaze, and Mountain Mammoth. So there was 5. If I craft an Epic or if I craft a Legendary, Legendary will be like 400 to 500 gems. Epics will be like 50 to 80 gems, depending on market at that time. And so I can make good gems from those, and then anything blue, I'm still making, you know, 7 mil or more off of each craft, right? So it seems like crafting the bigger items, even though they're going to take a little bit longer and I'm going to be able to craft less of them, I think just long term it makes more sense because I'm just gonna burn myself out if I'm just crafting tier 6s all the time. And like each time if I log in, think about it, I have 1,000 tier 1. So if I can craft 60 items upon login if I have max mats, think about that, you guys. If I have max resources, 60 items upon login every time, that means that I can craft 12 and then I have to rush 50 items every time I log in just to catch up with resources. So me doing that every single time I log into the game to craft, I just don't know if it's worth it. Like I kind of want to just do tier 9s, Mountain Man Mitts, Elements, Spirits, and then just hope that I get good procs and I have good ascensions and then we're good, you know? Like I think I would much rather that, but I don't know what's actually better. Like what do you guys honestly think? Do you think tier 6 makes sense and you're going to be able to make more money, it's going to be worthwhile? Or do you think you would go with Elements, Spirits, tier 9s, best one best in slot and go from there, you know? Oh, I know, dude. That'd be so nice. Like right here, boom. Or even like right here, it could show you what you finished. Or like there would be like a little book symbol right here if you finished that blueprint. You know what I mean? You could have, or like 5 little colors here. Like if you had it gold and then when you finished like up to green, it would turn green. If you finished up to blue, it would turn blue, you know? So it would show you like the last one you've completed in terms of rarities. Like something like that would be so cool. And they could do it pretty easy, and then you could at least see what you finished for collection log. I think that's a great idea. Like even if this bar right here turned into colors on the mastered ones or something, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so multiple people are saying tier 9, tier 10 that they would go with. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And I think I agree. I think tier 6s are good, but like that's what I kind of want to test. I kind of want to sit down and test, okay, if I do 3 hours of tier 9, tier 10s, you know, like my normal rotation, versus a ton of tier 6s, and I do it for 3 hours straight, how many flawless, how many epic, how many superior am I actually making? How much money do I make off that? And is it more worthwhile to like constantly be rushing stuff all the time rather than just like a little bit more chill but doing like bigger ticket items? Like I don't actually know the answer, honestly, but I've definitely been debating it a lot lately, trying to figure out like what do I actually think is better. I don't know. I don't have an answer yet, but I'd love to hear your guys' feedback in terms of what you think is best. I'm wondering if the tier 6 market is going to change as well. Because of, like I just put out a video and I talked about what I craft and like why and stuff like that. I'm wondering if it's going to change things much, but we will see. Not trying to say that like my words change the market that drastically. It's not like that many people compared to the overall amount might make that big of a difference, but it's interesting. Definitely interesting. I can't believe you didn't know that I was a big softie before, Scotty. Like, that's hurtful, bro. Of course. Always have been. Do I seem like a big macho man for some reason? I mean, maybe. Sometimes we don't see our own persona clearly, though. You know, like other people may perceive you as something, but you perceive yourself as something different. Like, I always find that interesting where. Oh, I just thought of a really good story, you guys. What's up, Gwen? Okay, story time. You guys ready? Story time. Story time. Okay, I just thought of a good one. Anyway, it came from the idea of perception, but I feel like other people's perception of you, your personality, how you carry yourself is always going to be slightly different than the way that you perceive yourself or you think that you carry yourself. So, anyway, I find that interesting. But let's do story time. Okay. So, I was in New Zealand. First time in New Zealand. I met some people and they said, yo, we're going to this like meditation retreat thing. Do you want to come with us? And I was like, okay, that seems a little weird, but sure, let's do it. And I thought that it was just going to be a casual thing. It ended up that I signed up for like a 10-day thing. And I'm like, sweet, like this will be fun. Hopefully it goes well. This is sweet. Let's try it out. What's up, Speeder? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, we've done story time a few times today. It's been fun. Told quite a few. Quinn, get to work. So I go to this retreat and it ends up being like super, super intense. Like we meditate literally 10 hours a day. You're not allowed to make eye contact with anyone. You're not allowed to communicate with anyone. You're not allowed to talk. There's no form of communication. You are not allowed to communicate. You're not allowed electronics, no cell phones, no nothing. You are on site, living there, eating 2 meals a day. That's all that we did, 2 meals a day. And basically, the purpose there is just to focus and to meditate and to clear your mind. Okay. So this is the situation that I'm up against. I've never meditated before. There's literally like hours throughout the day that you're expected to be in the meditation hall. You have to sit up perfectly straight. You're not supposed to move. You're not supposed to hunch. You sit there straight up and down, legs crossed. You've got like a pad for your butt, and that's it. Like it was intense, and it was like 10 hours a day. Literally, the first meditation started at like 5:30 in the morning or something, and then our last one ended at like 8 p.m. And then you would just like kind of do your walks or whatever you wanted to do, have your own time, have showers, whatever, and go to bed. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with, and it's like strict to the point that like people are there for a purpose, you know. And I'm like, what the heck did I get myself into? Like not knowing, just wanting, traveling for the first time and just saying yes to whatever, you know. It was crazy. So this was in New Zealand, and so we're like 9 days in, dude. I've been living with how many people, like how many guys, and like guys and girls are separated too, right? So there's a guy side, there's a girl side. We didn't see the girls at all the whole time. They were on the opposite side of the meditation hall, like in the same building, but we weren't like supposed to look anywhere. Eyes are closed the whole time. We're not doing anything for like hours on end, right? So like by the end, like my back is killing me. I do not want to sit there anymore. Like it was crazy. And so this is last day. We have one session to go, you guys. Like the day before we leave, at dinner time, that is the first time you are allowed to speak for 10 days. Okay, so I have not spoken for 9 days. And we start chatting with people. And these are people who I've like lived with for 10 days who I've never spoken to in my life. Okay, so weird. But anyway, we get chatting. And I'm like, these people are so nice. Like some of the kindest people, like some of them had like crazy hair, and I made all these assumptions of like what their voice would be like and what their personality is like. And you know, you just make all these external assumptions about what somebody does, what somebody like what their personality is, how they talk, all this crazy stuff. And then you meet them and you're like, you are nothing like what I assumed that you would be from the outside perspective of who you are, which I thought was really interesting. Anyway, so we start chatting, and I didn't realize I missed laughter so much. I missed like just talking with people and relating with people so much that when we talked to people for the first time, we were just giddy. We were just giggly, like so excited to just be with people and just hang out with people and tell stories and laugh. And like, honestly, I had it cross my mind many times during the week, like, I just want to leave. This is horrible. Like, this is excruciating. And you're sitting there for 2 hours and your back's killing you and you just want to give up and throw in the towel. And then you talk with other people and they're all thinking the exact same thing. Like, this sucks. Like, are other people in as much pain as I am? And then you talk with people and they're like, yo, this sucked. And so just like laughing and telling stories and stuff. So anyway, we're all walking up to the meditation hall together. So there's this like path through the trees that goes kind of left and right and goes up this hill. And then there's like a platform there that you take your shoes off and you get your meditation pads and all that stuff. And so on the way up there, we're talking with people and we're all just laughing in such good moods, right? Loving it. And somebody says, yo, we should totally ask the sensei guy, or like whatever his name was, I don't remember, what is the loudest fart that anyone has ever done in there, because it's dead silent. Nobody makes a noise. It is like no one moves a muscle in there, right? And like every few minutes, like somebody might like make a little noise or cough or something, but like it's super minimal in terms of noise. And like the sensei guy was like so serious the whole time. He was our instructor. He didn't like crack a smile, but we're like, yo, we should ask this dude, like, what's the craziest fart that anyone's ripped? So guys, I'm not making this story up in any way. So we're all like giggling about the possibility of something like this happening. Like, how crazy would it be, right? So we get in there. Keep in mind, you guys, we've eaten twice a day, but but it was all vegetarian meals, like all sorts of. Sorry, my wife's texting me. All sorts of like beans and lentils and weird stuff, right? And so like some of us have been pretty gassy, but just trying to like keep it in and stuff, right? But there's like a guy side and a girl side. So like we're in there, but we're all like trying to be serious, trying to like get in the moment. And I'm smiling, you guys, like ear to ear. We're done. I'm so happy. I finally got to talk with people. What's up, Liam? So good to see you, bro. Just telling a story. And it's like 10 days leading up to this point. I haven't talked, haven't made eye contact with anyone. And finally got to talk to these people. And I'm just like, honestly, my eyes are kind of open, which they're not supposed to be. And I'm like looking around at all these people and I'm like, we made it. Like we did it. We did the 10 days. And from the girl's side, I hear like, no joke, you guys, like a girl ripped the craziest fart I've heard. And it was dead silent, you guys. And we all, like, I opened my eyes and we all kind of looked. And I saw this dude start shoving his blanket in his mouth, trying not to laugh. Like he's on the edge of just losing his mind. And like he's in front of me and like to the right, so like towards the girl's side. And I can see him, he's literally shoving his blanket in his mouth. Because sometimes you get cold like in that room and you haven't moved, right? So like we're allowed to bring blankets in with us, like the blankets that they give us. And so I see another guy and he's like literally rocking in front of me, trying not to lose it. Because if you like start laughing, you know how every once in a while in life you get that moment where you just can't stop laughing and just things are funny for no reason and you're just enjoying life. Like it's pretty rare, I think, for a lot of people that happens, but every once in a while it does. So you just see these guys, like probably four guys around us, like on the edge of losing our minds. No joke, okay? And so finally, after like a few minutes, we're like settled. We're like, okay, things are chilling out. It's all good. Like, we're not on the edge of like losing our minds anymore. We're not going to get in trouble for laughing or whatever, right? Because we can tell that there's the tension in the air is high. And no joke, like as soon as things started settling down, she ripped another fart, dude. Like, great, like worse than the first one. It was like long and squeaky and rumbly. Like, it was nuts. And like four guys around me just lost it. Like we were all just howling, laughing, and the instructor guy, he just like eyes open, just like staring at us, like get out. This is not appropriate. And we were just like, I can't believe that was a girl. This is the worst experience of her entire life, right? Like she's thinking, I am never in my life gonna live this moment down. And no joke, you guys, 6 guys stood up, including me, and we left because we knew that we couldn't hold it together. We were going to just lose our minds. And so we stood up and peaced out. We were done. We couldn't handle it. And so we went out and like our supervisor person, like the person in charge of like the guys' cabins comes out because we had like these supervisor guys that it was basically like if you need something, if something legitimately goes wrong, like go to your supervisor guy, you can make eye contact with him, you can talk to him, like if you're hurt or you want to leave or like something's wrong, okay? So he comes out and he's like, guys, what's going on? And we're like, dude, did you hear that fart? Like we're all just cracking up. And he's like, can you guys like hold it together? Are like, can you do it? And we're all like, I can't. Like I cannot handle it. And so he's like, okay, then you guys are done. And we just went down to like the eating hall and we just hung out and laughed and drank tea and just like, I don't know, man. It was like the craziest moment, but it was just so awesome to just hang out with people again and just laugh and just like the stupidest moment ever happened, but we could not hold it together. It was amazing. And all that story stemmed from me thinking about the expectations that we have on somebody else by their outside appearance or the perception that we have of them. But then it turns out to be completely different than what we thought it was. And it's interesting that we have these external perceptions of other people, but often they're so wrong. And that's so cool. Yeah, exactly. And she's telling the story to her friends now, thinking I feel like an idiot. But some moments in life are just, oh, you couldn't write it better in a script. You know what I mean? So funny. Anyway, that was my meditation fart story. Hilarious though. It was awesome. And I've never done meditation since or before that, but it was interesting. It was a cool experience. So how do I keep my racks filled up? You like lately, honestly, life's just been busy and I haven't had time to sit down and sell. Like that's the truth. So like because I'm running Polonia runs every day and like every 2 hours I get an influx of like 30 items or something, and then I'm like making tier 11s and I'm crafting and I'm doing all sorts of stuff, and I'm like rushing tier sixes a lot, and there's just like a lot of stuff going on. I just find myself with full racks often. But if I'm able to play actively, I'll like go to market, buy tier nines that are 300k profit to surcharge, and go up to max energy and just sell through a bunch of tier nines and make a ton of profit and stuff like that. But the reason recently that I've been able to keep them full is just because my life has just become very busy and I haven't had time to just sit down and play, which is great, which is good. I would much rather enjoy a busy life and busy family life than sitting around selling items in a game, to be honest. But this is a nice outlet for me to have fun and whatever. So, I mean, honestly, your best bet is to go to market, find something that you can sell efficiently at like 30% of your total energy. Sorry, what I'm trying to say, enchant that item with tier 4s or tier 7s depending on what you can get full value out of for extra XP and gold, and just go from there. Like honestly, that's your best bet. Just fill your racks with things that you can surcharge efficiently, make some extra, and go from there. That's your best bet anyway. But yeah, with Polonia, there's such a crazy amount of items that you're getting, like 30 items, 40 items every 2 hours, plus all of your other quests and everything else. Like, you just get so many items so quickly, and you're making so much money that you almost don't even need to go to market because you can't surcharge everything fast enough, you know? It's crazy. Oh, I need to. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Sorry, guys. I forgot to take my offer off here. Oops. So silly. Perfect. Okay. Deleted. They've picked up my stuff. Perfecto. Oh, oil. So sad. That's okay. Like, I think crafting tier sixes is fun just because you're making such a huge number of items. But here's the crazy thing. Literally, guys, I've been crafting tier sixes like as soon as I finished mastering all the herb tier 11s, I switched over to herb tier sixes. As soon as I finished leather, I switched over, and I just switched over my wood tonight. Like we just finished our last wood one, right? I have not crafted a legendary yet. How crazy is that? Like I have not crafted one legendary. So, I mean, even though I'm crafting tier sixes like mad, I don't know. It's not even like worth it in my mind to craft all of the items that I would need to do collection book. It'd almost be better just to like craft efficiently and buy them from market so that I'm not wasting all of my time trying to craft them when I've been crafting these tier sixes for like a week and I haven't even got one yet. You know what I mean? It's not even worth it. Oh man, it's so hot. I think my air conditioning broke or like isn't working. I don't know if it's like airflow issue or whatever. I haven't cleaned it for like a couple of years, but like it was cold in the house last week and it was like 35 outside, and now it's like 25 and it's like hot in the house. Like it's not working properly. So I got to try to fix it probably this week. I don't know. Quite annoying though. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Like I think crafting tier 1 to 5 might be worth it cuz I can just rip through them and maybe get lucky or just like fuse them myself, and it would be fun to try to do it. But everything above that, I feel like just gemming would be so much better. Yeah, I might fuse. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't even know how to get to the filter, honestly. Like I've never even like touched my air conditioner, so I don't even know what it looks like inside or anything. So I'll try to mess with it this week or even tonight, depending on time, and then hopefully I can get it working. That'd be awesome. I think my wife is leaving soon, which means that I might only have about half an hour left. So I'll probably call it about 5:30, so 35 minutes or so, and then I'll have to go. My wife's going out to a nice dinner tonight with her friends. And I'll have the kiddos tonight, so probably start making dinner soon and get ready for that. You crafted tier 1 to 3 and gave up. That's so funny. I think I'll probably do something pretty similar. Oh, do I want to click through all of these or not? Yes, because I need to buy like a ton of these because this is what all my tier 6s use, but if I do 15,000, will those buy instantly? I hope they will. If not, that's quite annoying. Yeah, they'll buy instantly. Perfect. Let's do it. It's easier when you have more slots because then you don't have to wait for the few seconds for it to actually fill, but... Because like this will take like 5 seconds or something. The manual. I don't know if there is a manual. I mean, the air conditioner was installed when we bought the house 2 years ago, so I'm not too sure. No, what did I just do? That was random. Okay, requests, you... Oh, I guess if I stop in half an hour, then we'll still have one more boss and one more round of Lost City too, so maybe we'll get another key. Man, we only got one blueprint from 2,000 gems. That makes me so sad. Now I'm going to be super focused on getting that done. The other thing that we still need to do is re-roll that, that skill and that stupid trickster. Oh, we've re-rolled it 38 times already. That's so annoying. But hopefully we can get it done soon. Soon. Probably next tower, when we get more dice, I'll re-roll that. I'll use the dice to re-roll all of it, and if we don't get it, then we'll spend a bunch of gems re-rolling it. I just want to get it done. 1, 1, and 0. Oh, man. Dude, we got to drive go-karts yesterday because a buddy of mine's business sponsors a team for karting. So we got to spend a day out there and it was so fun, man. Those karts, like the professional racing karts, they go like 80K an hour. So we got to drive around the track and stuff, and we got taught by like their professional racers, and oh, it was so fun. Me and my wife went out yesterday, and we were out there for probably like 6 hours or something total between everything. We had like a catered lunch and stuff out there too, but it was so cool. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Nice, Katie. Congrats. That's awesome. That's huge. Yeah, it was so fun driving, so hopefully we'll get to do it again sometime. It was awesome. Such a fun time. So fun. I tried to get 355, 555, 555, 555, like trying to get a round number for net worth, and I misclicked something. I meant to discount it, and I accidentally sold it normally without, like, I didn't even think about it. Like, I was meaning to, but it was just dumb. And I ended up with 355, 555, 555, 645 or something. Like, I was like 100 gold over. Oh, I was so sad because I took like so long to try to buy the correct items and discount this and figure out this, and like I was ready. I'm like, this is gonna be a sweet screenshot, and then I totally missed it. I felt so stupid. Oh, so sad. I mean, really, it doesn't matter at all, but it was pretty funny. There's probably no way I can get another 250 gems, hey? Man, I need to figure out another way to transfer gold to gems, like, cost effectively, because this sucks. Like, waiting a full day for 400 gems just is not worth it. It's too slow for me. Because, like, I was thinking of doing bleak chests instead, because, like, look at this. They're at 3 gems, so they would sell pretty quickly. But it's, like, over 500k a gem. Like, it's not good. So I was thinking, like, man, what other stuff could I do? Like, even if I did, like, tier 9 flawless, like 7 mil, even if I could buy some of these for 7 mil and sell it for 20 gems, or like let's say if I undercut all these and I sold them for 14 gems and I get what, 12 after, probably maybe even 11, probably 11 after. See, that's still like so expensive, like 600 something K a gem. It's just, yeah, see, that's not good. If I go like tier 11's normal and I go gem price, let's see. So 3 gems, so that's like a mil a gem. That's crazy. So that's horrible. 15 gems each, 7.5 mil. So that's even worse than enchants. 13 gems, 13 gems. Even these, like 3 mil, even if you put it up for 5, you get 4. 800k a gem. This, 4 gems, you get 3 out of it. 700k a gem. Like literally the best you're getting is 700k, unless there's like a better option, but I haven't found it. Tier 6 greens, yeah. So like that's what I could do. I could like put up, like, I know that I have a bunch of tier 6 greens, so let's go. See, that I could do 2 gems, right? Instantly. So that would go. Or even 3 gems each, but who's gonna buy that? So like that's 14 gems. So that's 500k a piece. So if I make a blue with this, if I make a blue, I can sell it for 10, 11 gems, 10 gems quickly. So I get 8 gems back. So it's better than this. It's more worthwhile to make it myself. If I turn that blue item then into sigils and sell them, even for 9 gems each, which, am I able to get 9 gems each at this point? Sorry guys, I'm just talking out loud, but it might be informative. 9 gems each. So 9 gems is going to take a while. 8's going to sell immediately. So even if I say 8 and I make 2 of them, I get 6 back from each of those. So that's 12 gems instead of... So I get 12 gems total instead of 5. But that just takes crafting slots. So that's probably worth it, actually. Huh. Man, there's so many things to consider. I do really want to find a better option, though, because maybe my best option is literally just spending 7 mil on whatever item I need to, like tier 6 or above, and turn that into 12 gems. But even then, that's still over 500k per gem. So is that worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because that's still using your crafting slots. Yeah, your crafting slot's still taken up. To transfer at 500k a gem, it's not worth it. So let's say I bought at 9 gems. So let's see what's the cheapest right now. It's probably going to be 10 or 11 gems. If we go to flawless, even tier 6 to start, we go by gem price minus 10 gems. So that's normal. So even if I bought for 10 gems, make 2 of them, sell them at 8 gems each, and I get 6. So I get 12. I'm only making 2 gems profit, plus I have to buy moonstones. So even then, I'm not making anything. I'm actually doing it for free. So that's not even worth it. So what's beneficial? You know what I mean? Like making the tier 6s myself, turning it into sigils to make that little bit of extra, like 2-3 gems each. Like, sure, that's a mil and a half per crafting slot, and it might not take super long, but still, it just doesn't seem great. So does that mean that sigils aren't that profitable anymore? Or aren't that good to make just because the items themselves aren't great? Like, is there an option for me to buy with gold green tier 6s? Probably not, but maybe higher tiers? Let's see. If we go gold price... So 510k. Even if I get by at 500k a piece, that's 2.5 mil to make a 7 mil item, which takes an hour, right? So, I mean, a lot of these are more expensive. So let's say it cost me 2.5 mil on the low end, plus moonstones and all that. So let's say even 3 mil on the low end, because these are going to take the middle moonstones. So it cost me 3 mil to make an item that I can then sell for 10 gems. So 8 gems after... 400k a gem, but it cost me an hour per slot to make one of them. That's still not even good. Hey man, I'm just trying to educate, okay? This ain't no crisis. We're gonna figure something out. Superior tier 7s. What's my cheapest? 500k was cheapest over there. Oh, we can do these cheaper actually. So let's say we could get it for 400k each, which these are a little cheaper, but there's probably only one or two in the market. So let's say we could do 400k each. 2 mil, probably 2.5 by the time we throw moonstones in there. 2.5 mil for 10 gems, 8 gems after. So if we spent 2.5 mil to make the item, then we turn the item into sigils and we sell those for 8 gems each. We get 12 gems profit. So you're basically turning 2.5 mil into 12 gems. So that's 200k per gem, but that means that every single sigil that you make, or every single pair of sigils that you make, your crafting slot is taken up for 2 hours. So it's 2 hours per crafting slot to transfer 200k gold into that many gems. So, I mean, so let's say logistically, 2.5 mil is going to cost me 5 gems, and I'm getting 12 out of it. So 7 gems profit per crafting slot per 2 hours. So 3.5 gems per crafting slot per hour. Times 12. I can make about 40 gems per hour with 12 crafting slots. So if that's 40 gems per hour at 500k per gem, that's 20 mil per hour. What? 20 mil per hour? Total. That's with all my crafting slots, with 12 slots. 40 mil per hour. So in a day, I could make about 500 mil just from fusing. Yeah, that's only fusing. Is that worth it? Because then I would... What I could do, honestly, is go up to max energy, not craft anything, only buy tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, whatever the cheapest green item is. Transfer that all the way through to sigils, sell them even for 8 gems a piece. Even if you sold for 9, that's obviously, you know, an additional gem for every single sigil that you're making, which is fantastic. It's just going to take longer to sell. So it depends on your market slots, depending on what you can sell, right? Man, I'm racking my brain. Because I could go to max energy, make gold by selling in shop, and still use my crafting slots to make 40 mil per hour. Or the equivalent of 40 mil in gems per hour. Epic tier 9 enchants. Well, there's none available for gold, right? So really, I mean, you can try to craft them, which is great, sure. And that's what I'm saying. Like if I craft one, it's great. Wow, legendaries have actually gone down a little bit. They were like in the 400 to 500 range. So a little cheaper. Man. So even if you combined 5 of these, right? It's going to cost you like close to 200 gems to buy all of them. And then if it fails, you just lose your gems. Like, oh, that sucks. That's not even worth it. But let's say blue. If you could buy blues for 7 mil a pop and you combine 5 of them, so it's 35 mil to sell for 40 gems. That's horrible. Is it working? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's horrendous. That's like a milligem. Don't do that, people. That's horrible. Hey, man. Yeah, Bleakstone components are so cheap because no one crafts tier 11s. A lot of people are questing that area because there's a guarantee of tier 10s with Polonia. And generally speaking, the items that you're getting from quests are going to be of a higher caliber than you're going to be getting from Sunken. So it makes sense to do that as a quest area, especially if you have it maxed, then your rest times and stuff all line up and it's fine. But because there's a really low amount of people that are crafting tier 11s because they're not profitable and there's no point in crafting them. So there's a really low demand for components, but there's a high supply of components because people are still crafting the area. They're just super cheap, and they always will be. So most likely sunken components will go up, haunted components will go up because people need them for the things that they're crafting. But Bleak Spire components will remain cheap. And I think, honestly, if more people start crafting tier 6s because they understand how profitable it is, most likely these components will go up as well, because these, like, I can get for 3k sometimes. I mean, right there, I paid 15K for them, but a lot of the time I can get them for like 3K. So, I mean, it's so cheap to make them. It's just ridiculous. But if more people catch on to it, then obviously they're going to go up in price because there'll be a lot more demand and very few people actually questing that area because the items that you're getting just aren't worthwhile. So, yeah. Long explanation. I'm just going to grab some water again, guys. Sorry. I'll be right back. All right. We are good. I'm like so nervous about sound not working now. But guess what, you guys? I got my mic from my brother. So exciting. Or not my mic, his mic. Because mine wasn't working. So I have the new mic upstairs. I haven't put it in yet. But as of next stream, I should have the new mic in and we shouldn't have to worry so much about sound, and I can actually bump my mic accidentally or move it around and it won't just disconnect and cut out sound and annoy the heck out of me. So I got it the other day. I'm quite excited. So I'll have that ready to go for next stream, which will be sweet. I'm wondering if I can stream tomorrow because I kind of want to stream the end of Lost City, but I don't really know if it's going to happen or not. Kind of just depends on family stuff and whatever. I don't think we have anything going on tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Nice. It's supposed to rain overnight tonight and lots tomorrow. And yes. And I just put in sod, so that is amazing. Sweet. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to rain a lot, so I don't know what we're going to have on tomorrow, but... I don't know how to say your name. I'm just going to call you Ilum or Lemon. You know what? I'm going with Lemon because that's your picture. Yeah, man, that's been the question from the start, honestly. Like, where do I put my shards? What should I do? So one of the main thoughts is just get all your lines to 15 stars. When you hit 15 stars, you get surcharge energy cost decrease. So like this one, for example, is 1600 with the discount because I have all of them done. But if not, this would be closer to like 1800. So getting the 10% discount so you can surcharge more efficiently is actually a huge, huge step up. And so if you can focus on just getting 15 stars in a lot of things, it's going to help you out a lot. But that's the thing. If you don't surcharge much in your shop and you're mostly a market player or mostly a crafting player, you don't focus on energy, you don't have a high energy count, and you don't surcharge much, it's not going to help you as much as a player who primarily focuses on, okay, I just want all the energy as possible, few bins, and we just sell efficiently, surcharge everything. So for that player, it's going to be more beneficial. But if you're not that type of player, it doesn't do you much good, right? So in that case, it's probably better to actually find, let's say, your 4 tier 6 item rotation, ascend all of those. So then as you're like making money with your tier 6s and hoping that you get good crafts and stuff, your ascensions will be much more beneficial because you've got your ascensions done for these, you master them, and then look, you're spending less resources, you can craft more, you're getting multi-crafts, you're spending less components, so you can do them cheaper. And so you're going to be making more items and they're going to cost you less and be able to do them quicker, right? So I think in the end, it's kind of honestly just your personal preference and play style that makes the most sense for ascensions. Like sometimes I've said, don't spend any. Like literally you should only spend them on these 3 tier 1 items, get them all to 2 stars at least for your resource, your multi-craft. So then you're only spending 1 resource per craft. So you can do it quickly and it's not digging into the rest of your crafts, right? So you're not stealing resources from other stuff. And I still agree with that for your first crafts. That should totally be your first ascensions. Absolutely. But I think after that, it kind of changes, right? It's different just depending on, nice, we got another key. Let's go. So it kind of just depends on what you do, man. It depends on, your play style, of what your preference is, if you sell a lot in your shop, if you do my model, which is just a ton of energy, or if you just craft more, or if you're more AFK, or if you focus market, then your ascensions probably look more like ascend a few high tier items instead of trying to get every line to 15 stars. So, I mean, it's totally up to you, man. Totally up to you. I just spilled water all over my shirt. Good stuff. All right, let's open that chest. I'm not expecting much, but that's all right. Oh, the scrolls, of course. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Okay. I need more guild coins. Oh, we have a surcharge tier 8s. Beautiful. We can do that nice and quick. Perfect. Very good. What's up, Lou? I know, I'm just a classy man. I can't even, I don't know. It's just how I am, you know? You go back in line if you relist an item in market. According to Kabam, no. According to me, yes. I've asked that question directly, and the answer in Discord has been no, you go to the back of the line. I've tested it many times, like legitimately tested with controls, with timing, with, knowing exactly what each item does or should be in line for, and then looking at results. And very clearly, I can tell you that yes, you keep your point in line. Lots of other people from the stream, from Discord, from the community have tested the same thing and have said the same thing. You keep your place in line. No questions asked. Like, if you press relist, technically your item has been in the market for 2 days and 1 minute. You know what I mean? So you do go back in line from what we've tested, but the answer from Kabam is no, you go back to the start. So take whoever's word that you want. Yes, Lou, I can see this, bro. Yeah. So if you're getting 15 stars in a single line, then yeah, just like this, your 5 cheapest items. Because then look, this only costs 5. Okay, you can't see it, but this costs 5 shards each. Tier 2 I think costs 10. This is 10. This is 15. This is 20 or something. Like, it's really low. So yeah, using as few shards as possible to get to that 15 stars. Definitely do that for sure. For sure. Oh, excuse me. Holy, this is like my 3rd glass of water. Anna Jones. That's how thirsty I've been today. Too much time outside, man. It's so hot. Which hero is best for using seeds? Hey, that reminds us. These are our seed heroes. Guys, you need to spam chat. Okay, as soon as I'm about to click on this, spam chat, okay? Don't let me forget. We need to use our seeds right now on our heroes. Anyway, which hero is best for using seeds? Make sure that you use your seeds on champions first. For sure. No questions asked. Seed your champions first because they're permanent. You can retire heroes. You could forget about it. Whatever. You're probably not going to keep all of your heroes forever, but your champions are forever regardless. So make sure that you do your champions first. And also, you can always gear your champions or your heroes better. You cannot gear your champions better. So seeding your champions better, because they're the ones that are most likely to die first, is going to be way more beneficial for you, because they're going to do more damage, have more health, have more defense, and probably last longer, die less often, be able to level up quicker. So definitely do your best to seed champions first. Do you think Kabam is going to make changes to tier 11? I want to say yes, but I don't think so. I'm going to say no. I don't think they will. Reason being, they made sigils 4 times easier to make, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, from beta, they're 4 times easier to make. They make 2 instead of 1, and they're half the time that they were in the beginning. So they were going to make it so difficult to craft tier 11s. They made it 4 times easier. I'm thinking that eventually, potentially, once everybody has mastered tier 11s and there's not as much demand on tier 6s, that potentially months down the road, the market could, kind of chill out a little bit, and it could become profitable to craft them because, they're actually available for gold, or, whatever, something more major could happen, then it's like, okay, it actually makes sense to craft them because sigils are cheaper, or tier 6 blues are cheaper, or something happens that there's more of something in the market, so it actually makes sense. Because right now I don't even know why there's such a big demand for certain items like sigils, because it doesn't make sense to craft tier 11s. So unless it's people who just don't care, or are just mastering, or only crafting like best in slots that they're hoping for, 1200 gems, 1300 gems from, like the big legendary craft or something. Other than that, tier 7 doesn't work, does it? Other than that, it literally doesn't make sense. So honestly, I don't know why they're still expensive, but I hope that at some point in the future, market will kind of chill out a little bit and it'll make sense to craft them again. So I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily a change on Kabam's end that needs to happen in order for them to be viable. I think it's potentially just like waiting for the market to kind of figure itself out in terms of people knowing what's profitable, what makes sense, and what doesn't. You know what I mean? Yo, Glow Sticks, what's up, bro? Good to see you as always. I am loving all the new people in chat today. It's so fun. You guys are awesome. Like, for real, there's so many people who've been chatting today that I've never seen their names before, and it's awesome. I love it. Welcome to all of you. So cool. All right, let's fill this baby. Beautiful. Yeah, true. Now there's blossoms. Okay, here we go. Our tricksters are done. I'm not even going to click again. We're going straight. We're going straight there. Let's go. Okay, seeds. Wow, I have a lot. Okay, we're going to go health first. Trickster, trickster, trickster. So this one is lowest. We'll max him out. This one is next lowest, and we can't quite max, but that's okay. I'm going to need to update my sheet after this too, but that's all right. Do I want trickster attack? Yes, because then I can just equip them differently, and there's no issue there. No problem. It actually just gives them even more utility to do what I want, so. Wonderful. This is so nice. All right, they're all seated up. Happy, happy. 300 extra? That's actually amazing. So good. Man, we've hardly got any like blues or better, hey, for all these tier 6s, and we've been going for like a couple hours now. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours. Holy, 240? Dang, y'all. Let's go. 160. Good work, Sia. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Love it. You are true gentlemen. Man, can we get to 25k right now? This guild needs to push. I'd love to do that on stream. If not, I'll try to do it tomorrow. Either way, though, I'm not going to open up any chests until I stream next, so we're all good. All right, Lemon, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out today. That was super fun. Have a good sleep, man. Thanks for hanging out today. That was awesome. All right, we're good to go. Let's feather and continue on. So, key bearer this time is 32 to 48. So I think 94 to 96. I mean, I still don't even like it. Like, she's going to get more bars from just doing number 11. We'll just do this for now and move on to the next one. I mean, it's better that way anyway. All right, so 12, we're going with Polonia. Triple trickster and that dude. Perfect. You, we're going to go with Sia and a loot bugle. Perfect. You, we're going to do one tank and cross our fingers. We're going to go down one for that and cross our fingers for that one. Oh, some of these might be close. Some of them might not finish. We don't need them to, but So when the event finishes, if you haven't claimed a reward, like let's say I have all of these rewards unlocked, but I haven't claimed them yet, this button up in the top left will still exist until the next event starts. So you'll have until Friday. Oh no, this week's KC, this week's King's Caprice. So you won't have as long. I think you only have 3 days, like 72 hours, but you can claim any rewards after the event finishes. To claim your stuff. So as long as I stream before then we can claim them on stream. The other thing is you'll still have your keys, you'll still have your chests, you know, for the whole month. It's just you can't play the event. You can't go on the quests. You just have a 48-hour limit for the quests themselves, but it's not a big deal. We can just open the golden chests and hope for blueprints or whatever next time we stream. And even if it's during another event or another part of the month, it doesn't matter. I just have to make sure that I claim the rewards before the next event starts, which is pretty cool actually. Like even if you're not there when the event starts, or you forgot to claim something, or your guild finishes something right before it finishes and you're not able to be online, you can still claim whatever. So it's really nice. It's a coin award. Hold on. Yeah, so KC will give you limited edition, which doubles the surcharge value of an item, plus there's antique tokens which you can buy any blueprint in the game that was over 6 months old, so that came into the game over 6 months ago. Are you streaming with a 30-second delay? No. So YouTube actually has 3 options. There's like a full delay, which is like 20 or 30 seconds. There's a short delay, and then there's like micro delay type thing. I don't remember the exact name of things from YouTube itself, but basically that's the gist of it. There's like big delay, normal, and then small. But I've tried really small delay before, and every single time we've ever tried it, the stream crashes multiple times. I don't know if it's the delay or just issues with internet or what, but every time we've ever tried it, it's crashed. So I always do the normal delay. So it's like a short delay. I think because I can see my timer and then I can see it live as well. So it's about 8-second delay between like what you're seeing and me seeing chat. So normally we have about 8 seconds from our interactions, but no, it's not 30. But also a lot of the times I'm just like answering a question, talking, playing, and then I'll look at chat, I'll read through things, I'll find a question, and then I'll answer that. So a lot of the times like I'll see chat move, but I don't interact with it in real time because I'm talking through something else or distracted or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I do what I can. Yeah, I can show you how limited edition works. So if you surcharge an item, then you see how I have 29 in my inventory, then you can press limited edition again, and then it doubles it again. So essentially it's 4 times the base price. I would never use it like this. I would always wait for a king item and then double. So you can make like 60 mil a day or something on king items doing this, as long as you have limited editions. And you can just like crank out 50 mil, 40 mil a day easy, as long as you have the right items. So it's a nice way to make some extra coin, that's for sure. It's huge. Is there a purpose to using just mannequins in your shop? So notice, oops. If you go, hold on. What's the easiest way to show you this? Okay, so this has 12 capacity, correct? It holds 12 items, which means that your max inventory increases by 12 when you have them out. So my inventory right now is 989 items. So that's the max items that I can have on me, right? But when you put more racks in it actually increases storage. So it's not only storage from your trunks, it's storage from everything. This only has 9 items. This only has 10 items. This also has 12 items. But check this out. When you go to squares, see how this one's larger by 2 squares? And this one is deeper. So it's same number of squares. It might be 1 less square, or exactly the same. Maybe it's exactly the same, but it holds less items, and then this one's just biggest. So it makes the most sense to have the most mannequins out. You still need at least one of every one so you can display everything and sell all of the potential items in your shop. Like you can't not have them. But having the majority mannequins, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's 3 items. I have 900, you know, like it's not make or break. And it's like, now that there's the basement, it doesn't matter so much because I could put half this stuff in my basement right now. Like my basement's not remotely full. Like if you go to design, I could still put 9 things in my basement, and my basement's only half upgraded, right? So it's not make or break. But like back in the day before basement existed, you would have to have all 80 pieces of furniture in here at the same time. And if you had a ton of tables, they took up so much room, you couldn't fit anything. Like it was just stupid. So now that basement's here, it doesn't matter. You've got all the room that you could ever want. So now it matters less, but before it mattered a lot more. So it's not a big deal anymore. Yeah, Josh, correct. And then every day you'll have an option to buy one of 4 items from the King's Caprice shop. And those things can be either decorations or blueprints from, or like wallpapers and flooring and stuff like that from like past packs that came out over 6 months ago. So anything in the game that's over 6 months old from packs will be available to you, but you only get a limited number of coins too, right? So you can't just buy up everything, but you kind of buy up what you want. So for example, with Ascensions, I only need 1 more item to max out surcharge value for gloves, but I don't have another glove blueprint to upgrade. So I'm looking for a glove in King's Caprice. For boots, I need 2 more. So I'm looking for boots. For these, I need 1, 2, I need 5 more. So I'm kind of, I'm looking for those things. Which actually, for chests, if I need 5 more, yeah, and I only have 1, right? So I still need 4 more chest items or 5 more cloth chests to finish it. So, it's for me as an endgame player, I'm mostly looking for blueprints that I need to finish lines. That's all I really care about. Because most of the items that are over 6 months old aren't that expensive in market anymore because they're not the best item in that slot for a hero anymore. So it just doesn't make sense to keep doing it. Scotty. Yes, Scotty. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's beautiful. Yeah, man, that's so nice. I love it. You should share that in. Did you share it in general? Yes, Scotty. If you guys check out general chat in the Discord right now, Scotty's idea. That's what I'm talking about. That would be so nice. I'd love it if they did that. That would be very cool. Tier 5, we can do that pretty easy. All right, my wife is just leaving Gull Lake now. So we might have a little bit more time. I'm probably going to stop a little early, like right before they get here to make some dinner, but we got a little more time together, so we're all good. Any way to check all worker levels? Yeah. Just go here, you can see them, you can see their percentages. So level 29, level 34, level 37, 37, 37, 37, all their levels are up there. And then if they can still level up more, the XP bar will be there, and if not, then it'll say the building that you need to level up in order to allow them to level up further. Yeah, Scotty, that looks so clean, bro. That would be awesome. Glow Sticks, welcome to the Discord. Ironheart, welcome to the Discord. Let's go, boys. Make yourselves at home. Let's go. I kind of want to put up sub goal again. We're at 2042. Maruda, welcome to the Discord. Let's go. All right, I'm going to switch something up here real quick. I haven't done this for quite a while. What do we want? Haha. 4,245. How crazy is that? Out of 5,000. There we go. All right, we're going to keep that up, I think, for quite a while. Until we hit the goal. I think we're gonna keep that up. I'll make it a little smaller here, but yeah, I think we're gonna keep that up until we hit it. I believe it's gonna happen. I'm excited for it too. That's going to be huge. And I think we'll probably launch memberships and stuff around then as well. And hopefully have some more integrated stuff with like chat badges and all sorts of custom emojis and fun stuff like that. Yo, we hit 1G again. That's exciting. Exciting, exciting. Man, how crazy is that, hey? 755 subs till 5K. That's unreal. Like, who would have ever thought, honestly, you guys, who would have ever thought that we got this far? Like, we started this channel, what, 14 months ago or something? Less than 14 months ago. And here we are at almost 5,000. And it literally started with somebody, Monument, welcome to the Discord, man. Thanks for joining. Make yourself at home. Guys, make sure if you're new to the Discord, you check out the tools and resources section. And there's like every link you could ever need for this game. Lots of useful stuff in there. Lots of spreadsheets and values and like so many awesome things so that you can see how much everything costs, all of your upgrades and what levels and all that stuff. Anything that you could need in terms of values in game you can find there, so do it. The Noodle, welcome as well. Let's go. We're getting pretty close to that 600 mark too. That's sweet. So anyway, oh yeah, I need to do like a 5K gym giveaway too for 5K. That'd be sick. Hopefully we can pull that off. Anyway, yeah, like the channel literally started as somebody messaging me on Discord saying like, yo, how do you play? How are you top 15 in net worth? You should teach us. Can you show me something? I was like, yeah, I can figure it out. And on my MacBook Air, while recording my phone screen, I recorded a video. And that's literally how this channel started. Like, that's crazy how far we've come in the last year and a bit. That's awesome. Pretty thankful, man. Pretty thankful. We've also gone down 360 items on stream today, which is super nice because we've been close to max for a few days and I haven't had time. So that's the best story of the evening. That's what I'm talking about. There's still a couple old OGs to the channel, like original people who like supported and viewed and like some of my first comments ever and stuff that I'm still just waiting to see in chat again. Like I can't wait to see. There's just like a handful of people that I would love to see in chat again, but we'll see. Maybe one day they'll just show up like a year from now and it'll just be like so cool because I'll be like so hyped, but maybe one day. It's so weird too because like normally almost all of chat, well not almost all, but like a good portion of chat is all moderators, like a lot, because I've got probably 10, but they're all like super active and chatting and whatever. But today has been like almost entirely non-mods, which has been pretty cool. But I'm so excited to see like in chat when there's like chat badges and membership stuff and emojis and all sorts of cool stuff. It's gonna be pretty awesome, actually. I'm quite excited. Oh man, it is so hot. I can't wait to get my AC fixed. Gonna be nice. How long do you guys legitimately think that a game like Shop Titans would have like an active player base? Like if they just kept this game up and still did like little updates now and then, do you think there would be like still, 20,000 people playing this game 10 years from now? You know what I mean? Like I always wonder that kind of stuff. Like really, what is the longevity of a game like this? I don't know. It's just interesting to me. Maybe there's no value in thinking that, but there's 4,435 people in game through Steam right now. So that obviously has nothing to do with like mobile players, but in Steam there's 4,400. My voice is giving out a little bit today. It's been a crazy weekend, man. Lots of talking, but it's been fun. Oh, guys, you want to see pictures of my finished yard? Well, not finished, but like what we did today? Wonder if I have good ones or if I need to go take other ones. Pictures of two friends working in my yard shirtless. Okay, I didn't take finished pictures yet, but I'll take them after stream today, and then I'll show you guys. It's pretty awesome. I'm pretty pumped about it. As long as they make money, yeah, for real. Yeah, I think that's the key, right? It's like newer players, because the average player isn't going to play this game 2 months or 2 years, you know, like it's just truth. But like, yeah, people will play for a couple months, 6 months, you know, like really committed players. Like I know people, lots of people who've been playing this game as long as I have, but definitely there's quite a few who peter out, who get bored, who start playing other stuff, whose lives get busy, like totally. Welcome back, Mr. Webb. Welcome back. Yeah, it's definitely new things for sure. Like if there was nothing new, no new tiers to master, nothing exciting, no new events, like nothing like that, and there wasn't anything for me to accomplish, I'd be bored. Like that's the thing that keeps me coming is like, okay, I want to master tier 11. I want to get collection log done. I want to finish some ascension lines. Like there's these goals that I really want to finish that once I'm done it's going to be like, yo, that feels good to get finished, right? But I think that if there was none of those things, probably not. Like one thing that I could see myself doing is going for 1 trillion net worth and never playing again. I could see myself doing that for sure. But I mean, I don't know if I will or not, but that's definitely a possibility for sure. Oh, gotcha, Wop. Okay. Holy more. Let's go. Black Slayer. Bogan, welcome to the Discord. Gents or ladies. Welcome, welcome. Make yourselves at home. This is weird, hey? So I'm only making one item that requires tier 3. And it's the least. Like these are 31, 31, and 23. And still, I don't have enough tier 3 resources to keep up with it. That's crazy. Kind of annoying. Yeah, that's pretty much why I started Iron Man because I was like, I finished like every item was mastered. I didn't want to keep going and just for like investment numbers. I didn't have the available items to finish anything for 51 stars. You know, like there was just nothing pushing to do. So I was like, man, I want to keep making content. I still enjoy this game. I love the community. Like I want to keep going, but there's nothing really that I'm like, okay, I want to keep going to accomplish XYZ. But I think now I do, and there's new things on the horizon and new things I'm excited to do. So I think that's why I'm really back into it is because there's specific things that I'm like gunning for and I want to get done, right? And think about that. Like I've been playing this account 15 days again and I'm almost done mastering all of tier 11. Like that is I mean, maybe a little obsessive, but it feels good. Yes. Dude, if I download a game and it has ads, as soon as the first ad hits, I'm like, oh, and I delete it. That's it, man. I'm so done. Like, I think that's honestly one of my favorite things about this game. And if it had ads, I wouldn't play it. Is that you don't have to. You know, like honestly, that changes everything for me, in my opinion. Well, I think they should reduce the number of items to master because most people aren't going to play for a year to master all the items in the game. And to do all their upgrades and to unlock all the slots and stuff. Like sure there's always things to do which keeps people spending money and coming back. Like I get that. But it just seems too long for the type of game that we're playing. It seems like it's too much of a demand for time and energy for a mobile game to get to the end. And I know okay, I could just go spend a couple $1,000 and get it done tomorrow. Like I get that. But for people who are going to play this game for 2 years, it makes sense. But someone who's going to play for 3 4 months and only get a quarter way through the game, I don't know. It just seems a little clunky in my opinion. Yeah, progress is in playing time. The more you play, the more you progress. A game that it's like, okay, sweet, you played for 10 minutes and now you have to wait 3 hours or pay me money to keep playing. For me, that's like, okay, that sucks. And you can't stream a game like that. You stream for 10 minutes and it's like, okay, give me $20 to fill your energy bar a few times. And otherwise, sorry. Like, I don't know, man. There's no way that that's going to have a player base for long, in my opinion. I don't know. Are there similar games to Shop Titans? The one that people keep recommending me is Factorio, but I still haven't played it. But I don't know of any other games that have a similar feel that you progress as you play. There's no ads. It's like a solid game. I don't know. I really don't. Not that I've looked very much, to be honest, but I'm not sure. Yeah, could you imagine if I was streaming and there was ads? Like, all right, guys, I'm gonna tell you another story while these ads play. That would be so horrible. There's no way anyone would stream that game. It's impossible. You can't stream it. You'd have to watch an ad to turn on the stream so that you could watch more ads while they stream. Oh, goodness. Could you imagine? That would be really rough. What's up, Vendel? Good to see you, man. Honestly, man, I wouldn't worry too much about retiring heroes. Just keep the ones that you have. And then as you level up, you'll have more hero slots available. So when you have a hero slot available, in my opinion, I would just recruit like the highest tier of hero that you have available and then just kind of upgrade your heroes over time that way. So you're not needing to start from level 1 and get new gear and blah blah blah. You can have decent heroes or half decent heroes for your level and then just upgrade your heroes as you have more slots available and just get the highest tier. And then when you hit level 53, kind of, you know, retire your three worst heroes, your tier ones, and then get get them up to your max level or close to your max level, have them as your probably your most solid heroes at that point, and then retire your three next worst and then your three next worst, and slowly once you hit 53 go through all of your heroes over a number of weeks or months, whatever it is, to get everyone to level 50 or to the tier of level 53 heroes. But for now, I wouldn't re-roll. I would just recruit new heroes as you can and just kind of use that as your upgrade. Yeah, that stream would be only stories. It'd be so bad. Yeah, no, that's true, man. Okay, I totally agree with you. It's like if I had everything ascended or everything mastered, and the only thing I was playing for was either invest numbers or net worth numbers, and there was nothing else to do, that's honestly when I started getting bored in this game. That's when I was like, okay, this is rough. There's nothing else to do, and I'm not enjoying it anymore. That was the point when I hit a wall, was like, okay, there's not much else, So I totally agree with you, man. Like you always need goals in front of you, but it's just like how far do you put a goal in front of someone till it's like, okay, unless I stick to this mobile game for 2 years, there's no way I'm gonna actually follow through with it. I think that's when things kind of turn down a bit. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Especially at the beginning, your rogue type heroes aren't going to do quite as well as your mage type heroes. So basically, I would go 2-to-1 ratio, mage to like a tank. That's what I would do at the beginning anyway. And then you just have like some tankiness, you've got some damage because you're not going to reroll skills, you're not going to have your ton of evasion, you're not going to have your crit chances and all your damage there with your low tier heroes. It's just not going to happen. So low tier, your mage is probably going to be a little bit better, have some more damage, and then high tier, right now in the meta, rogues are a lot better. Your rogue type heroes are going to be a lot better than mages just because if you can get high evasion, high damage, high crit, get good health in there, they're going to obliterate everything. So what keeps Dana playing? So in Dana's guild, they have almost every single building maxed to level 20. So if you look at like their invest, they got 11 trillion, but like a lot of these guys have like, 1.4 trillion, like crazy invest numbers, right? So his goal basically has been, I want every single building in the game max level. I want, so when you go to your workers tab, it actually says complete. It says max level, and it changes color from what I know, or this bar changes color anyway, whatever. I don't know if the worker turns gold, but like all these workers are level 40, and it says complete. And so he can go to his worker tab, and I think only like 3 heroes or something are not done, like completely done, can't get any better. And so in his mind, it's like your game isn't done until you have all of your workers, all of your buildings max level, all your ascensions done, every item in the game like completely mastered, ascended, all your lines are to 51 stars, and like you've basically got 51, 51, 51 all the way down. Like he wants to have every item in the game done, completed, mastered, ascended, lines done, buildings done. There is nothing else. Like that's just how he plays. That's how he is. And if that costs him way too much money, that's okay with him. You know, that's always been kind of his motto, his play style, which I respect. And so I think that's what keeps him coming back, is like he wants to complete the game. Not just, okay, I did what I wanted to, but like this game got done and I did it. That's basically it, from what I know, from our conversations anyway. Okay, it's gold border. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that they changed color, or I knew that the visual changed, but I couldn't remember what it was. He sent me pictures of it, but I could actually probably find that. Hold on. I don't know. Does he still stream? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can show you guys. Copy link. So go to our Discord server. I'm just going to put it in the top general chat. Not Shop Titans chat, just general chat. And then there you go. You can click on that and see what they look like. They actually look really sick, though. It's really cool. Is there any players that are fully done? Stray is probably the closest. She's the one who's put the most time into it. Because I think the other thing is you'd want collection book fully done, every single item in the game, like done, complete, right? So, you know, from what I know, she's the closest. And she has spent a lot of money in this game. But this person, from what I know, is the closest. 1,700 ascensions, 1,713. So Dana actually has 3 more ascensions than she does. Collection scored 22,000. He's got 20,000. I think Hamchi has a little bit more. So 22,1 and 22,140. So they both, I think, have max. So, like, those 3 players are probably the ones in the game that are the closest to finishing everything. Okay, Dana's... Okay, gotcha. Honestly, though, Dana's such a good dude. Such a good dude. I really enjoy... Like, we used to chat, like, voice chat all the time. Like, pretty consistently, actually. So, yeah, I really like Dana a lot. Good dude. Really good dude. That story that one time, we were like voice chatting or streaming or recording something together. I don't remember. I think we were just voice chatting about like guild stuff and whatever. And all of a sudden I hear, what the F? And then like doors slamming and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, did someone like break into his house? Is he okay? And then he told me later, he's like, dude, I ran out in the backyard and a skunk had sprayed my dog and like all this stuff was happening. And I was like hearing the background noise of it. And he's like up and swearing and stuff. It was like just chaos. So funny, man. And I just heard all of it. It was just crazy. So funny. Yeah. Yeah, they don't need that many players. They just need their 10 players that spend a stupid amount and they're good to go. Yeah. So, well, last time I checked in with Dana, he only had 2 workers that weren't finished. And that was quite a while ago. So, I mean, they might have every single worker in the game done. I honestly don't know. But they were getting very close to like having it done. So, I'm not sure. I mean, the other thing is if you go to achievements, like I still have 5,600 quests to do, and I've still got over half the components and 900 bosses, and I'm not even halfway to Fortune Zone. So it's like there's still achievements technically that you could say, okay, I want to get all these done, but you can only do so many quests in a day. You can only do so many spins in a day. You can only get so many tokens in a day, right? So really, there's probably things in the game that are going to take a lot of time that you can't just like pay to finish, right? Which I think is a good thing. So there might be a few. Is it working? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there might be a few things in the game that he can't just pay to complete, and I don't know if he keeps playing after that point or not, but we have had that conversation, like, when will you be done playing? When is complete for you? And that's kind of what he said. Yeah, it's true. I mean, the only thing you couldn't really force, I guess, would be Fortune Zone, right? Because this only resets every, what is it, like 4 hours or something that you get a new quest. So if you're not ahead on that and you haven't got good luck, or you haven't been doing daily quests for years, potentially, that might be tough to do. But yo, we hit 50 likes. Aw, you guys are the best. This might turn into an OnlyFans stream pretty soon. It's that hot down here. And 50 likes, I mean, that's encouraging. So thank you all for that. It's hot down here, man, for real. Yeah, that's a... Could you imagine having max workers, though? Dalen, what's up? Tomorrow new mic. Yeah, man, I'm so pumped. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's hot down here. My AC broke, man, and it's like 31 degrees outside today. It's hot. Do we have time to wait for this? 9 minutes. Hold on. When did she text that she was on her way? That's the determining factor here. Whew. 5:30:27. Okay, we got time. We're probably going to finish one boss. I don't know if we're going to have time for the 12 minutes, but we'll try to finish this last boss, and I'm going to call it. No understand. Okay, hold on. I'm going to Google this. 31 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Guys, it's a sweltering 88 degrees. Sweltering. I can't handle it. In Canada, guys, that's the hottest day of the year, okay? Just get used to it. It is that hot. Can you imagine? 88 degrees. Whew. I bet you can't even handle it. That's the thing I've been super, super weak on, is doing daily quests. I never do them. It's pretty bad. And I don't even spend time re-rolling either. It's just laziness, but yeah, I know it's casual summer day, okay? But for me, dude, working outside in that heat, I can't even handle it. Like, we're used to it being so cold that got to acclimatize to that, You would. You guys are funny. But that's the problem, man. This is like gorgeous weather, and we will only get it for like 2 or 3 weeks a year, and then it'll go down. Like, this is like the hottest week of the year, and it's 88. For real. Very rarely will we get up above this. Like, maybe a few days a year, but this is like as hot as we get, basically. Like, maybe we'll have like a heat wave and it'll get into like the 40s for us, like Celsius, but it only lasts like 2-3 days, and then we're right back to normal. It is sad, but it's it's our reality, I guess. Whew. Man, I can't believe we got through all those chest opens. It was a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, we Jones today. I had watermelon Jones today, bro. It was amazing. It was so good. Loved it. Man, how do I fill these? Or I guess I could just stop crafting and then guarantee that that's going to be what gets sold to me for resources. Maybe that's my best move. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, so I guess the next question is, if I don't have any lines that I can hit 51 in other than enchants, I think that we now go to enchants. And I think I'm going to focus elements first. I think I'm good with that. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to do the tier 9s first in case those are things that I craft. Or do I do tier 7s for stars? Let's see. What do I do? Because, like, common and uncommon is not a big deal. I mean, it's okay, but, like, 10% for that many stars, I'd kind of rather just have the higher tiered ones starred so that if I do want to craft them and it works in my rotation, then I can just switch it up. So we're going to do that. I mean, I guess it's only one item, so it doesn't matter too much, but nice to have either way. And I'll keep working on this, and hopefully we can get to 51 stars in both these within the next month or two. Easy 20 mil. We take that. Beautiful. Loving it. I'm like getting more and more okay with not surcharging stuff and just selling normally and going from there. I don't know. Things are so cheap in market nowadays. Like, you can restock inexpensive. Oh, I was going to stop crafting. Okay, I'm going to stop crafting now. Ah, Forsaken Key's not bad, but... yeah, Stones is done. Stones is done. So we have 3 lines that are completed to max. We got Bow, we got Wand, and we got Stone. We just finished Wand today, so we just got our 3%, which is great. How's everyone else doing in Lost City? Who's even leading right now? I assume PA, but you never know. Of course. Jerks, hey? 175. We're 900th. We are not doing well. Rotten Vale. My friends. Love these guys. Let's go. Invictum. There they are. So these guys were first for a very long time. Bocce's there. This dude's crazy. Look at that net worth. $1 billion. That's wild. Yeah, those guys are awesome. Pride Rocks is up there. Good stuff. And I might not know anyone else. All right. What's up, Mooks? You're coming right near the end of the stream. We're going to be finishing in the next 10 minutes or so. Just waiting on some quests to finish, and then I'll be done streaming for the day. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Why is that white? Is that bugged? Weird. Rank 153 for you guys. Yeah, man. Our guild has not done well this event. It's kind of sad, but... oh! Yes, we get 4 more opens. Thank you, guild. Woohoo! Let's wait. Let's wait until we finish these. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 more, and we'll go from there. That's awesome. Good stuff. Oh, did he really? Jackpot? Nice. Attaboy. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I've been debating using my bigger XP drinks on what champion was it that's really low? The newest one, probably. Yeah, Hemma's still 26, so I wouldn't mind leveling her up fast, but it doesn't really matter. I'd kind of rather just wait until I either roll more tricksters or more heroes come out, or I re-roll some of my spellblades for dancers, or, you know, whatever I'm going to end up doing. Yes, if we can end stream on a better note, that'd be great. And our key opens were actually much better than our gem opens. Or not much better, but a little better. So, potentially, we could get lucky today. That would be great. I was honestly hoping that we get like 3 out of 8 or something of our blueprints today. Like, I was very optimistic. It has not worked out super great, but that's okay. Okay, no more crafting. Don't do it. Do not do it. We're going to go like this to remind me. Reason being, I want to wait until resources come in and hopefully I get sold jewels and then I don't have to refill with gems. That's the goal anyway. Wow, we actually got quite a few. We only got 4, I guess. 4 in the hour. It's not wonderful, but it's not bad. Not bad. 2 greens right at the end. Perfect. Perfect. That's nice, man. Like, I mean, it is free gems. It's free items. It's not bad. Is this bookmarked? What else do I have? Oh, I've been crafting boots. Okay. Right? No, I've been crafting bows. Okay, hold on. Let's check. Oh, okay. So there's our bows. Blood vines. There we go. That's what I wanted. Bookmarked. Okay, perfect. Oh, we have 19 of those? Let's go. Are you serious? Okay, let's try to get to 1200 energy here. Close. Nice. Holy, that's like a lot of fusions, actually. That's good. Almost full. 2100. Gold chests are selling 12 gems, yeah. Pretty normal for them to spike during Lost City because people want to gem open them and try to get blueprints and stuff. I think it's pretty normal anyway. What was this at? 21. That's annoying. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm happy. Beautiful. Now all I need to do is have these chests clear so I can actually sell some stuff efficiently and go from there. But that's all good. We'll figure that out later. Man, these are getting cheap. I shouldn't have put out that video. Shoot. All right, there's one more, so that's 5. And maybe we'll get lucky with the last ones too. Let's just do some checking market for a few minutes. We got 5 minutes to kill. Let's see. What I've been actually checking recently is like just quickly go tier 6, go like, oh sorry, gem price minus. Sometimes you find these for like 7 gems are cheap, you know? So if you could buy it for 7 gems and then make 2 of them with it and then sell them even for like 9 gems each, if you want to take your time, get 14. I mean, it's 5 gems profit. It's not bad. See, 8 gems. Like, that's awesome. That's so cheap. That's 6 gems profit. You just need to be patient, find the right items. But if you want to do it quickly, that's where the trouble comes in. So here we go gold price. So this is kind of what I've been doing is just buying like, okay, 6.4 is not bad. 6.4 mil. Probably with moonstones, it costs me 8 mil. And I can make something worth, you know, 18 gems if I was going to buy it. So at least I'm saving a little bit, but still not wonderful. I honestly haven't found that much stuff in market recently that's like even reasonable, you know? It's not great. Okay, guys, these will sell for gems quickly. This is a quick item. So if you buy these for 30K, put them up for 2 gems each. All 25 should sell within like 12 hours, most likely. These are usually really good. Tier 2s and 3s I've found lately have been really slow, like not worth it at all. These would sell, but these would probably take like a day and a half to sell through all 25. But I mean, it's 17K a gem. You could do it. All the rest of these are pack items and not worth it. Let's check tier 6s. Nothing. Nothing. I'm still on, Jackson. What's up, bro? Yeah, I was going to do a short stream today, and then my wife ended up leaving her parents later than I thought, so I get to stream a little longer. These would all sell for 2 gems, but That's still 400k a gem, and they're going to take a while, like probably 24 hours to sell through. So that's, I mean, worth it, but not great. Not great. Yeah, not great. This is worth it. You buy for 700k, list for 3 gems, no one's going to undercut you at 700k. That's ridiculous. And you can make 350k per gem, and those will go quickly. That's worth it. That's a good buy right now. List these for 3 gems each. It's a good one right now, for sure. Definitely worthwhile. These aren't great. These might go, actually. These would go for probably 2 gems each, but they might take a little bit as well. Not horrible, though. Tier 9s. And this is where things get sticky because things are expensive and you kind of got to figure out ratios. Why is this 30 gems? That's ridiculous. But you could list this for 3 gems. No one would undercut you, and it's like 820k or 420k gem. That's not bad. That axe is actually pretty good right now. Even some of these, like they're 5 gems, 4 gems. Like you could buy this up 370k a gem. List for 3, you get 2 out of it. That's actually not bad. It would probably take quite a while to sell, but it's a good gem ratio. Wow, that's actually good. That's like way better than tier 11s and stuff. Dang. I don't mind that at all, actually. Oh, yeah, those are all gross. Those do not work. Let's test tier 2, 3, although they have not been going well recently when I've been trying them. Like a Shiv, you could put this up for 2 gems, or a kunai, I should say. But no joke, you guys, this would take like 3 days to sell through 25. Like, it's not good. These, on the other hand, have actually sold okay for 2 gems each. Those might work. But all the average tier 2s have not been going well. Not been going well. All right, we're hoping for an extra key or 2. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we're just going to undercut you up. Don't worry about it, man. Don't even look, okay? Close your eyes. All right, y'all. After this, we are done. 26 seconds. We're going to finish all these quests. We're going to send our new ones on their way. And then we're going to open up 5 chests. Hopefully more if we do get a key. And that's going to be it for me for the day. Thank you guys so much for chilling out with me today. It was super fun. Not a bad stream at all. I enjoyed 3.5 hours. Awesome. Happy. You guys are awesome. So many new people in chat today. So many new people. Like, unreal. So thankful for you guys. I don't know if our guild's going to finish this event. And if they don't, I'm going to be really sad. But I'll push and hopefully. But we're going to have some replacements. If you guys weren't here earlier, we are looking to replace some players. We got some inactives and some people that just aren't pulling their weight. So, yeah, if you have at least 5 billion invest, up to even like 100 billion, we would take you. You would be lower. I mean, 5 bills is going to be lowest, 10 bills ideal, and anything above that, you're going to be in our top 3. But hey, man, you can hang out with us. So if you're interested, let me know. All right, let's feather here quick. Send them. All right, so here is where our Sia team is going to start rolling in the bars. We got 772 to 112. And we'll do this, and then we'll send our bigger ones after. It's actually still lower, but whatever. It's set up, so we're good. Here, oh, we just sent Sia. Yo, thank you, Mooks. That's crazy, bro. Unreal. That is our first dono of the day. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's our first one. Amazing. But that's okay, man. I don't mind a slower stream every now and then. I enjoy it regardless. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro. Oh, I hear my family too. Perfect timing, y'all. Perfect timing. Let's go. Perfect. 12. We go 11 here. I'm just going to do this a little quicker here. We're going to send you on a quest with one guy super quick down here so I don't mess up the timing. And then we're going to go up to 11. Go 11 there too. And send you by yourself here. All right, let's open up those last chests and we call it a night. Perfect time with the fam. Perfect timing with the chests. Happy, happy. Let's go. Regardless of opens, it's been an awesome day. Thank you so much, Mooks. I really appreciate that. Shards, let's go. Happy, happy. 3 more. Feather. Okay, we take that all day. Beautiful. Artifacts is great. It'll help me to master going forward. We got one more. We got the gems for it. Perfect. Let's go. And another shard drop. Man, can't complain. 2 shards and 5 chests. That's great. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, Mooks, Ruby, Wub, Kay, Gwyn, Jackson, Katie, Scotty, Speeder. Oh my goodness, there's so many of you. Glow Sticks, Dalen. I'm not going to scroll up too far. Everyone else. Ven, thank you all so much for everything today. Love you all. Have a wonderful night. Much love. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow for the finish of the event, or at least chest opens, but no promises. We'll see how the day goes. But thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Peace.